Oh, hello. I was going to do the fucking smiling friend's voice, but I just couldn't. Anyway, hello, future VOD listeners. Welcome back to another lovely stream on the interwebs. Today, we're continuing the 5th year streaming anniversary series by doing something I don't really actually do that often nowadays, actually, now that I think about it. I'm basically doing another reaction stream to another series. So we're going to be watching it live. Obviously, I'm going to try and give as much commentary as I possibly can. Again, I want to keep everything within fair use as much as I can. We're not going to be taking recommendations for the stream, so there's basically going to be no other videos unless there's a specific reason why there's going to be other videos. On top of that, the VOD will only be available for a limited time. Hopefully, I'll be able to download the VOD maybe tonight or tomorrow. I'll edit it into a proper video, and then this VOD will be removed afterwards. Well, I say quote unquote, but more so just whenever I actually get the time to go around and do it, because obviously it's the 5th year streaming anniversary series, so the VOD might be up for quite a bit. Obviously, if the original creator is not okay with me doing the stream, please reach out to me, let me know. Again, I'm trying to keep everything within fair use as much as I physically can. It's harder when you're streaming because you can't just edit it and chop, chip, and do that. But I'll try to pause it every now and then, or at the very least watch the video and provide a lot of commentary on it. But other than that, make sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the stream as I go to set everything up as per normal. Mention once again about the audible drops on the Twitch side. If you subscribe right now, there's also, I believe, if you gift 5 subs, you get an extra sub gifted. But I want to test that first myself to make sure it works, because the Twitch side should be streaming vertically as well. Let's see. Twitch. Yep, the vertical side says it's there, so nice. Okay. And yeah, make sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the stream. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put the link to that actually. Watch Vita Carnis here. Now make sure I get the right link. I think it's... Is it that link? You know, actually, let me just go back to the video and just copy the link just in case. Share, copy. And then I need to go back to this one. And then read the rules. Command list. No video suggestions, please. Oh, excuse me. And post. Because then at least I can put that straight onto the YouTube side as well with no issues. Praying as well that the stream doesn't randomly crash as well. Hold on, is my thing centered enough? I don't know. Wait, I don't think my... Oh, wait, my YouTube side isn't working properly. It's just taking the middle of the screen and just doing that. When I have a separate key for that. So where's the separate key going? I just realized that now. Am I streaming twice on my channel? Oh, let me just do this for a minute. Pin. Because that would be really annoying. Live. No, it's still going through the same one, so I don't know why it's not doing thing. That's really annoying. I need to check it on Twitch. And hey, apartment. Oh, Jesus. Luna, stop. Don't scare me like that. That's not fair. You can't do that. I'm still recovering. But how are you both coming? Or how are you both doing? Other than being in ad jail. I'm sorry to hear that you're in ad jail, Palm. I'm free. Right, let me start that again. Welcome in, guys. How are you both doing? You missed me getting jump scared, Palm. An insane slightly murders pomegranate says hello. Boo at jail. Ah! I'm free bald. Yes, that is me. That is bald today. Yes, yes. Right, let me... Yeah, I just want to check. Because for some reason... Yeah, I'm grand. How about yourself, Palm? Ow. Because, whatchamacallit? Yeah, sorry, profile. Yeah, so for some reason the YouTube side short isn't working properly. And I don't know why, and that's annoying me. It's like I kind of want to just end the stream. But then again, it doesn't really matter because it doesn't save afterwards. But it is kind of annoying, so, yeah. Damn, such a rude seal, just ugly. That's crazy. I hate people sometimes. You know what, Pom? I do as well. Sometimes you just have those days and you just hate people. Like, I was trying to help someone today, and they literally wouldn't listen to me. So I just kept nodding my head and be like, yes, you are entirely right, yes. You should go complain to the other guy instead of talking to me about your complaints, yes. I was waiting to cross the road this morning to let the bus stop, or to get to the bus stop, and the van started beeping at me and let me across, but couldn't because there was still cars coming from the side of the road I was on. So because I didn't cross, because I didn't cross when he helped me, he drove past swearing at me, calling me an idiot. That's just impatience on his part. To be fair, the other cars should have stopped when you were going across the crossing. But I mean, that's not on you, like. That's on them for being, like, too hot-headed, like. They should probably go, like, do a 1v1 in Minecraft and lose. The most convoluted way to say that. It wasn't a crossing? Oh, you were just crossing the road, yeah. Well, then that's his fucking fault for not... No, he didn't perceive the road properly. Because okay, unfortunately I have been in that situation where I wanted to let somebody cross, but I realized, wait, I'm being a fucking idiot. Why am I stopping when there's literally cars coming the other side, like? Because it's not like you could just be like, oh, cool, I'll just run in front of the other cars coming from me, coming to me from my side, and then let them hit me whilst you're letting me cross the road, like, or vice versa, like. I don't know, like, what they expect from that, like. That's just stupid, like. All drivers are bad drivers except me and Golden and maybe family members and friends. It was a main road, yeah. And hey, Liam, welcome in as well. How are you keeping? Right, yeah, so I guess I can't really do much about that. The stream thing. I'm just gonna have to leave the way it is. Because on the Twitch side, it's right. Like, the way it is on Twitch is right. I just gotta get rid of the chat. Because I don't actually need the chat there anymore. Because the chat can appear now on either or side. Which is kind of nice, actually. It does make the short side look a tad bit more cleaner. And to be fair, I might have to adjust the layout. Because if I, hold on. If I just open this for a minute. Yeah, see, if I see the stream the way it is there. I mean, it's not too bad, but, like, it could be better nearly. Like, I'm just trying to see it here now. I guess it still kind of works. Like, I know for games, people rather have the gameplay be bigger, but then you're missing out on, like, either sides of the chats. Or, chats. Either sides of the screen, so, yeah. So, yeah, let me go back for a minute. Because I just want to make sure that I've done... Well, I basically have done everything that I needed to do. Good and be it or small, stir the ball the media. Oh wait, I don't want to close that because the other tab is open in that. Good and be it or small, stir the ball the media. The road goes from 60 to 30, then back to 60. So half the time people just go 60, ignoring the sign. Yeah, I mean, I understand people wanting to do that, but they still shouldn't do that because the speed limits are there for a reason. Like, there's a specific part of a road I've driven on before where it literally went from, like, I think it was something like 80 to 50, but that's because, like, you were starting to enter the town, and once you left the town, it went back up to 80 again, so, yeah. Did you clip the scene where I called the seal Pepto-Bismol? Hee hee, and she crashed out. Well, there was a lot of clips yesterday, so I generally don't know. I don't think I've even seen them all. And I'm just thinking, oh, cool, more content! The clips channel will be fed forever! Which, actually, speaking of that, I did actually finally schedule a video for the clip side. I need to do that for all the clips, so I don't have to worry about them too much. Hi, chat. Hello, Luna. Chat, he won't let me stream. No! Well then, you know what? Get yourself set up on your Twitch live thing and just press that button and go live. If I won't let you go live, then what's stopping you going live? Sip, 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 sip. Anyway, we're going to be watching Vita Carnis today. Because Lab actually just suggested basically watching it because he thought it was cool. And I was like, you know, actually that might be cool. And like when I was looking through the playlist briefly, like scrolling up and down, it's like I think there's like a few new videos that have been added to it, because there's still a video that was uploaded from I think the start of either the start of this year or the end of last year. Oh, excuse me. Luna stream, Joe streaming. Yeah, see, Luna, you could just like you can use me for content now. You could just like stream my stream. Like you could basically do a reaction stream to my stream whilst I'm reacting to Vita Carnis, you know? It'll be epic. It'll be poggers. Yeah, I can finally see the clip I made. That's nice. But don't tell Seal that I'm the one who said it, and chat just blur my name because I don't want to get hunted. Yes, random user that I'm not going to mention the name of, and they definitely cannot see your name on screen. No, I will not tell them at all. And no, I'm not saying UWU. You've already got your content. I realized I made a clips montage, and there was 2 different times where I said ARA. Like, in the same clips montage. Like, I'm saying these words too often, like. Anyway, so Vita Carnis, for people that don't know, as far as I remember, it was basically like a kind of meat plant where it would grow like normal plants, but it'd all be kind of meaty. So, some of the things in this might be a little bit disturbing, but nothing disturbing enough where on stream like I'd have to like censor it. I don't believe so. Yeah, unless it randomly comes up with the warning, be like viewer discretion is advised. Then it's like okay, maybe I shouldn't react to this on stream. And no, no suggestions for clips or videos today. We're just watching Vita Carnis, and then after that, if we have time, we're going back to Gyakuten Live because. Basically, like, right now, Gyakuten Live is going to be the background series we're doing whilst the 5th year anniversary series is ongoing, so, yeah. And I thought I'd mention it outright, just be like, sorry, no, it's just Vita Carnis Day. Because there is 24 of these videos to go through, and I don't even know if I'll get through them all with the amount of time I yap, like. So, yeah, let's begin. And I hope the audio's working as well. It is a bit quiet right now, though. Technically, I'm a furry, right? Technically, I'm not, right?
On planet Earth.
Alright, can I... There we go. On oh, it's okay, it's only auto-generated.
Life has thrived for millions of years. Creatures big and small have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found. Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself. Only until very recently,
just remember, this all will lead to this.
New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That is why we...
Sorry, let me pause for a minute. Because I do, again, I feel like I'm doing too much of that reactor stream thing. I'm just like sipping on water, watching. I'm not really reacting. You will be. Escaping to a land of lurking because squeamish. Yeah, that's fair, because there is basically a lot of I guess like kind of raw looking things in this, and they might make people a bit squeamish. Eats corn. How about meat corn? There's probably meat corn somewhere in this, like. I would like to try some of this, if it doesn't kill me.
We, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species,
yeah, that's it,
trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways. That's
basically this like main series that they made before. I think I did watch until like the final species they discovered. But then after that I haven't seen anything. The last video they uploaded was like 9 months ago based on Vita Carnis, so yeah. And I can't remember, I think Vita Carnis was something in like Latin. I think it might literally just translate to like meat plant or something like that in Latin, but I can't fully remember. Raw corn.
Ways of life. First, what are these new life forms?
Please explain to us.
Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are, and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth?
Oh, yeah, I was about to
or are they
explain this
demons
as well.
who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, But one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today.
Oh, by the way, keep in mind that date of 1930, because that'll come up later for another different being they go over later in the series, so yeah. I just got a message from Roblox AI. Of course, it's not a moderator. It says my username and says don't slip away underneath. It says this item plus your avatar equals perfecto. I have no clue what you're talking about, Liam, because I still haven't verified my Roblox account. I refuse to. The heat death of the universe, indeed. 2036. The heat death of the universe, 2036.
But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis. The Carnis species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives. The Carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl. The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi. A primary stem structure is the host of
that, right? Like, this series genuinely had, like, or, well, not had, but has a, like, genuinely, like, unique kind of, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like, again, that combination of, like, plants and meat together in one. Like, obviously, there'd be a lot of questions like, you know, would I still be vegan if I ate this, like, meat plant thing? They probably have to, like, invent new terms just for specifically the Vita Carnis, like, line of stuff.
Divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces.
Just gonna pause there for a minute again for, like, just seeing all the different Vita Carnis stuff. So, like, blood veins, in a sense. At least the crawl is, like, blood veins, yeah. The later creatures, they start to look very different.
Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means.
What was the other means?
Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis. The dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth. Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world.
Usually when you see the world map and it's all red, you think that's kind of like a bad thing. It's like, danger, danger, world has been infected, this is Plague Inc. all of a sudden, like... I do remember, actually, we were talking at work and somebody said, well, you know, like, those Americans, like, when they have the world map, like, they have, like, America, like, over here in the middle, and then they have everything else either side. I don't really know if that's true, to be honest. I don't think we seen a world map when we were out and about when we were in America. When I was in America, like. But I say we, in a sense, me, Luna, and Golden, like. But then again, I guess you could answer that, though, Luna, if you know it all.
And can be found pretty
much
anywhere.
Like, world maps just have America dead smack in the middle? Big giant America flag on top with eagles on bottom ends?
Where?
We? Who's we?
Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead.
Oh, yeah.
The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again.
Yeah, see, it's very specific in saying that as well, that, like, this isn't really an invasive species, the crawl. Well, in a sense they might be, because I guess they never detected them before, like, 1930s. But, like, the fact that they just exist in the ecosystem and they work perfectly in it as well is, like, very perfect for the kind of situation it is, like, so, yeah. Why are you watching this? Because I don't know the lore. Well, this is the lore dump now, Liam. This is, like, talking about the Vita Carnis and then all the other bits after that, like, Blood Tree. But I don't think we go as far as Blood Trees. I think it's mainly just, like, roots. Because I think they die off before they even get to grow into, like, stronger branches, like.
This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage.
Oh, yeah, okay, this is another thing about the Vita Carnis series as well. Some of this shit we eat as well.
Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients.
Oh, hold on.
Because of the supernatural rate of growth.
Just gonna go slower. Just so we can see what was in between there for a minute. So, radio tower overgrown with crawl. We can't really see much more than that, to be honest. It's kind of very blurry. It was only on for like a split second, so yeah. What was funny, if I was literally talking about Analog Horror the other day with Jesus, my brain. You basically talked about it with Golden just the other day, and here we are now reacting to one on stream. Like, yeah.
And its richness in nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality. The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so.
Yeah.
But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards. The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl...
Yeah. This also is like basically the breakdown for this main series before the newer videos, so this basically shows like each branch they know of the species that relates to the crawl itself, like. Congrats on that, Liam, yeah.
The next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal.
Yeah, there's the next thing.
This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
And then, hold on, before it ends there.
The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
The trimmings. The trimmings are very cute, as far as I remember. Hold on. I want to get all the lore bits. I have to get all the lore bits. I'm legally obligated as a reactor to get all the lore bits. Oh, here we are. I don't know if I can read that, though. I don't even know what it says. It's too squiggly. Oh, here we go. Back. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to remember now, because I think Film Theory did something like this. And this specific story is meant to basically be the tale that this whole thing is based on. Or at least that's what they theorized. I can't remember, though. When we keep going, I might remember it. Maybe, potentially. Nah, because I feel like I'm going to gag. I don't know, it's scary and ugly, the thing. Oh, the Vita card. Oh, yeah, the crawling. You'll see in a minute. And again, made by Darian... Sorry, I'm going to butcher the name. Quilloy. And of course, that's why that's why I don't full screen. Like, I don't go this. Because I still want people to be able to, like, come into the stream. Be even able to just see this on the screen. And go, oh, I can actually just, like, you know, go to the guy's channel directly. Or even use the link as well. Can I make that a bit bigger, maybe, actually? There we go. Just so it's a bit more visible for people when they're coming into the stream. But yeah, let's move on to the second one. I wonder actually what came up as my recommendation now. I'm not going to see that till the end of or until I edit this, like. Oh yeah, and here's all our warnings now as well. So this video talks about shows imagery of graphic content. Like gore, flashing lights, violence, death. Viewer discretion is advised. So this is a fantasy or an actual thing because I'm ready to throw up if it's real. No, this is basically just an analog horror series. None of this is real, thankfully. And you'll see why I'm saying thankfully later on when we've seen more of the introductory videos. When I say introductory videos, the videos showing all the different species.
The trimmings.
The trimmings.
The trimmings
are also known as... Hold on. Let me go back. Vita Carnis. So each of them... I don't know if each of them have Carnis in the name, but yeah.
Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly known to have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
That last one looks
One
cool,
thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue, and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball.
Yeah, I was going to start comparing that to something, but obviously the video's already done that. And then you see, like, the human comparison. Even though the human themselves, like, whatever silhouette that is, looks a bit uncanny for some reason. But I guess that's the whole point of the series, because it is an analog horror, like. Oh, but, excuse me. Is it just me, but when you have a nightmare and you're running, you're the only one who's running slow-mo? No, it happens, because, I mean... I think how the logic of that works when you're running in a dream is that, like, your actual limbs are trying to move as well at the same time, but you're hitting off your own bed, obviously. Oh, no, sorry. I'm thinking about when you're trying to hit someone in a dream. That if you're trying to hit and it's not really going anywhere, not connecting, it's because you're literally trying to punch IRL in your own bed, like. But slow-mo, maybe it's a similar reason, but yeah. Vita Carnis, Yum Yum. Maybe Yum Yum?
Its life starts with its separation from the crawl. It will wonder to find
guys?
anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat.
That's another thing as well. That with the first two things that are mentioned, they don't really kill animals or even other plants. They always go after something that's already like rotting or decaying, which is very weird, but also is very handy in this kind of life cycle of life that this universe has, like.
Including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals. Although its appearance is
like, look at that thing. Look how cute he is.
unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened. Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators.
Well, I guess
naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case.
Oh, we'll find out why it's not the case in a minute. Back then, my favorite color was red, and I didn't know what's the color of red, and I immediately switched to yellow when I found out the hard way. Yeah. Right, let's see.
Naturally, its population would eventually die out.
Hold on, let's just slow it down. Mass trimming infestation. Estimated 400 plus trimmings gathered under a large abandoned satellite dish. Maybe they're phoning home. Let me just get rid of the subtitles for a minute. The reasons are unknown to why this something is the way or something like that. I think it says under there.
Is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers. Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl.
Of course.
Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years. Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. They're overabundant.
Photographed by Anonymous. Photographed by Anonymous. I mean, okay, to be fair, from this angle, though, they're fucking scary. Imagine, like, just seeing one of those jokes on your wall instead of Luna, like, that'd be really scary. And then just one, like, hiding up in an attic there of the looks of it as well.
Has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night. Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets, and relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers, to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Just simply the meat snake. I forgot it was like literally just called meat snake. Why is there 17k likes? How do people like this video? I'm genuinely concerned. Because it's a good analog series, that's why.
The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Oh, hold on. Slow it down. I think I seen another story clipping there. I think that probably is it there. I think it says, during the travels on one of their probably voyages, a great storm struck. It was so powerful it swayed the boat the royal family rowed and pushed the prince out and into the sea. You know, what's funny about this series as well is I do realize, I think this is edited in Filmora as well. So I'm recognizing some of these effects here. I might be wrong, but if it is, that's kind of weird to think about. It's like we potentially could be using the same like editing software to make like this or make our own videos. Like, bro, how do you even see that? I don't even have my glasses. Give me a sec. Because I'm nearsighted, I can't see stuff, I can't read stuff far away. That's, like, very fine. And if it's not written properly as well. Right, next one, the meat snake. And I think the way they did this is... The reason why that looks a little off to me is I think they wrote all this in the background, put the effect on top, and then they put this bit of text on top of the filter, so the filter's not filtering this. Because I think if you notice, when it does fade... I might be... Yeah, see how everything else fades before that? It's because I think that's literally just not in the background. Just a little editing thing I noticed there actually for the last few of them, but I didn't know if I was going crazy or not.
The meat snake.
The meat snake.
The meat snake is a worm-like creature.
By the way, that date I mentioned, 1930, that's going to come up again soon. That's why I mentioned it. Jesus Christ, Mike. You can't be scaring me like that, look. How are you keeping though, man? Welcome in. Hope you're keeping well. You're just joining us here for the Vita Carnis reaction. And we've just moved on to the meat snake. So we've seen the crawl, the trimmings, and now we're on the meat snake. By the way, why is no one commenting on Twitch? And on YouTube, like, hello. Well, there's people over on the Twitch side right now, Liam. But on the YouTube side, like, not a lot of people show up for it because, like, it's not really, it's not as, like, my main place to stream is basically Twitch, so, yeah.
Maybe.
Also, I can't really read that properly. I think it's saying something at the bottom there about the meat snake's mouth or something like that. I'm grand, yeah. Good to be able to just relax and do a little bit of reaction. And then maybe more Gakutin later.
A variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent.
Oh, hold on. Transparent coating that acts as the brain and nervous system, holds the body together and contains the preserving fluids to keep the something organs from decaying.
Skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan.
Oh, and also congrats, Mike, on the 30 stream streak. Let me give you a quick clap there. There we go. Clap, clap, clap. No, because whoever created this is weird as fuck. Like, who would want to see the mouth? That mouth, like, keep it closed. No one wants to see that. I mean, I think 18,000 people disagree with you and 376,000 viewers. Actually, how much views is the video? Yeah, 733 people were very curious about it. I'm gonna go play Minecraft with friends after dinner. Might take a holiday from school tomorrow too, since no point now. Yeah.
Depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length.
So, like, that's how small it is. It's really creepy. But, it is very small, though. Very scary. I don't really like the meat snake.
Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass...
Oh, wait, hold on, we can go back for a minute. Is this supposed to be scary? Yeah, it's an analog horror series, so, yeah. Are those real foes? Because I'm ready to get my spatula and hit them. No, they're not. As I said before, Liam, they're not real. It's just, what you would call it? It's only an analog horror series. I'm sorry, but this is just Luju's lame. I'll be honest. What does Luju's lame mean? Oh, looks lame. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. It gets a bit interesting. But then again, to me, it's interesting, and to Lab, so, yeah.
Past this length.
Oh, wait, sorry, I didn't... Fuck, I forgot, wait.
War or plague, it can greatly...
I think it was here. Largest meat snake ever discovered. During a sweep of underground sediments made during the war, a massive-sized meat snake was discovered, stuck inside an underground... I think railway system. The beast was measured at a total of 40 meters in length. It is believed that bodies gathered during the war were fed to the creature, causing it to reach an unbelievable size. And then it just has things redacted out, cult activity. So the reason why 1930 was relevant at the start is because they basically suggest, or the theory is, that the meat snake literally was like one of the little guys must have been roaming around during like the Second World War and actually got into this underground railway and consumed all the corpses underground, which is why it's so big. And yeah, that's why it got stuck. You look lame. I'm typing with my left hand. It's hard, lol. It's interesting, yeah, but this doesn't look scary to me, at least. Just me. Just shoot the meat snake down. I mean, I don't think it eats people, so it should be fine. Like, it's not really hostile towards living beings, I think, if I remember right. I know can't read. Yeah.
Please surpass this length. The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts.
Yeah,
a meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism.
And that's why they probably wouldn't bother to actually really kill it, because it doesn't really consume basically shit that's alive, whether it be plant or animal.
The meat snake,
The meat snake's tongue shape greatly resembles to reptilian snake tongues, being able to feel their environment and collect particles. So, yeah. Why does it look like the Loch Ness Monster? Maybe it's inspired by it in a sense, so, yeah. Oh, you didn't tell me it wasn't hostile. It come right into my humble abode, but it has to pay rent.
It its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name.
I love the way you have like the Vita Carnis and then you have the other Carnis, the trimming, and then you just have meat snake, just meat snake. Why does it look like Loch Ness Monster? Did I read that already? I did read that already. Sorry, Mike.
Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole. Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection...
God, yeah, you're right, actually. Don't let it loose on a graveyard. I mean, if it has the ability to dig underground, like, the whole graveyard be, like, just emptied, like. Watch me get nightmares, even though I say not scary, not sleep at all, yeah.
Points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract, and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake. Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted. Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed.
That is actually kind of cool when you think about that. Like, it basically, like, just takes, like, whatever it last ate. It was like, I kind of like this skull. I'm going to change my skull to this. Jesus, Golden, stop. You can't be scaring me like that. What are you doing? How are you keeping, Golden? Welcome in. Hope you keep him well. We're just reacting to the Vita Carnis series, basically living meat research documentary series. Revisiting, for me anyway, for at least the first, I think, like 8 out of them. And then there's a few other extra videos that's been uploaded in the meantime since I last seen it, so yeah.
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
28, Jesus. Guys, I'm 2 years off that. I'm 2 years off that. I could be as old as a meat snake.
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating.
Yeah.
Interestingly, the meat...
Oh, look at that. That's a big guy. Very, not scary at all. Why does that genuinely look like an Irish countryside? I'm not even joking. That genuinely looks like an Irish countryside. Hi, Golden. Hi, Mike. That looks like a bit... What the fuck? That's gross. Yeah. See, it will definitely paint the meat snake nails a biptobesmal color.
Meat snake is the only member of the Carnis family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two.
Mitosis.
Then the now 2 meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as 2 distinct organisms. Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold.
Okay, so it doesn't actually exist in Ireland. Well, there's a little heat map for it in Ireland, but it's not really on the west side of Ireland, if you see it there. Iceland is like a nah. Canada basically is a nah. The tail end of South America is like nope. Bit of Australia, innards of like China there. Yeah. Good, I'm safe. If that looks like an Irish countryside, I'm staying home. That generally does though. So the red or the black. The red basically means where it's more present. Which one means it exists? Oregon. So nope, so I'm staying here. Because if red means it exists, India is fucked. Yeah. just yeah.
Their population depends entirely on the amount.
Photographed by coxide_m. I wonder if they're like actual usernames. Because that'd be kind of fun actually if they got actual pictures from people and then edited in the meat snakes like. Thank God, bye Mike. No.
Amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes. Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease.
Ah.
Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
So just like, imagine like you're just going to the butchers and they fucking like, oh, I gotta throw out this meat, it's gone off or whatever, and then they open the waste bin and it's just a fucking meat snake mouth just waiting to be fed, like. Be right back, I have to throw up, actually. Take your time, Liam.
They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is
Extremely tame, as that one looks like he's gonna jump the guy that took the picture.
around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame. Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell. Our next creature is the mimic.
Oh, the mimic. The mimic! Oh, let me go back a bit.
Our next creature is the mimic.
The mimic. Don't think there was anything back there. Just gonna slowly go forward. We'll see it in there eventually. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
Our next creature is the mimic.
You think, oh, there it is. After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island. Injured, the prince stumbled his way into the nearby cave. The prince used what magic he could to put himself into a healing sleep. Imagine being at the zoo when you see a giant red blob swallow Pedro Panda whole. I'm going to leave while I can so I don't get nightmares. Maybe the last one, I'm interested, yeah. That's all good, Mike, man. Take care, man. And have a good lurk. As we move on to the mimic. Because I think this is where it kind of gets a bit more creepier. Oh, wait, I'm missing that. I can't really skip the warning.
The mimic.
The mimic. The mimic! Nope. What the fuck is that? It's the mimic! The true Vita Carnis. Night, Mike. Sleep well.
The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy.
I'm trying... No, I can't reread it. Oh, according to the drawing though, they're around 7 foot tall. So they're just like a little taller than me.
They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile.
Mouth contains something entirely incisors with a few something premolars. Actually, these are just skinwalkers. They're only in the US. By Golden, you served us well.
Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped.
Mouth contains almost entirely incisors with a few I don't know what that is. Oh, canines and premolars.
The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole. A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Oh, okay, we hear that now. Just like, comprised entirely of human flesh. It's giving Ryuk. It kind of is, isn't it? Now that you mention that. Oh, I shouldn't have paused there, should I? Because now it's paused itself.
Because of this, they are found solely around human-populated areas.
So yeah, basically we're all fucked, because it's only around human-populated areas, this one. It's not specific to warm or cold. It's like, nope, Ireland's fucked, America's kind of fucked, Where else is fucked? India's fucked. I'm fucked. GG India. Elite ball knowledge. Yeah.
The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives.
Oh, so the mimic comes from the crawl as well. So there's trimmings and mimics that come off the crawl.
But are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow.
And note as well now that they're not even mentioning the fact that like it's not really consuming just dead things or rotted things. Like it's going after live stuff now. But yeah, I'm back, Pookies.
Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes.
Mimic locked inside home after owner escaped. Photographed by Sean's guy.
And becomes much more complicated.
At all.
It now stalks.
Mimic locked in home after owner escaped.
And feeds only on humans.
And wait, hold on. Yeah, so the mimic, once they reach the second stage, they only feast on humans.
More complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human...
Oh wait, was there something there?
It now stalks and feeds only on humans. It will...
I don't know if that was an editing error or was that meant to show something.
It will locate human populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing,
these are literally just
and furniture to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture. Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute it.
Fuck, that actually kind of scared me a little bit there for a minute, like. Because I was thinking, yeah, this is fucking scary now. Why does the second level of it look like Variety, the creepy body monster version? I have no clue what you're on about.
The mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute it immediately begin consumption.
Oh yeah, sorry, I never turned back on the subtitles, Jesus.
Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Stationary mimic found outside of town, presumably digesting last night's meal. Photographed by Spy of Artemis. Oh girl, looks like I'm not sleeping tonight.
Although...
Obviously, all I would suggest is, obviously, if you're not really feeling well watching this, then genuinely tune out. Because there's other streams you can watch another time.
In the case that a human is awake, a mimic
tune into somebody else today. See how they're doing.
Will use a variety of sounds to either...
Oh, fuck me! That scared the shit out of me, and I have a window beside me. I actually looked out the window expecting to see someone there. That's why I paused. I was going to reach up for my mic, like... Oh my god, I fucking hate the realistic sounding knocking, like...
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves.
Knock knock, let the seal in.
Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Oh, we got a bit of footage now. Oh, this is fucked. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't... No, 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 no. Why couldn't you just be American? Get a gun. Get a gun. Just shoot it. Oh, it's gonna... Why are you still flashing the... Well, actually, you might as well flash the light at this point, I guess, because it could probably smell your fear. Oh, you're fucked. GG's. Take your headphones off now if you don't like jump scares. I have to keep mine on because I'm streamer. It knows where you are. It's gonna kill you. gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so loud. Let me in. Let me in. Boo. I have to keep talking or else I'm actually gonna just like get too scared of it myself. Wah, 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 wah. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp. You're fucked. Womp womp. You're fucked. Womp womp. Womp womp. Anyway, yeah, you should always turn off the flashlight because the light does show up around the door. Yeah. Me too, because I am sitting next to window. As soon as I heard that, my neck snapped towards the window.
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into.
Oh, it's like a Pokemon evolution now that I think about it. Lamau, that is so cheesy. Nah, that actually jump scared me so bad, I'm actually sobbing. Yeah.
If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
Oh, that's not good.
It now can blend entirely into civilization and lure other humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter. Its proportions will
Elder Mimic Anatomy.
increase.
I can't really read it, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of the puppet from FNAF for some reason, like. And hey, Lily and Ali, welcome in. Or welcome back in? I can't remember if you've been in before. I feel like I recognize your name. But I might be wrong, though. Welcome in, either or. How are you keeping? There, you're fine, Baby Joe. You're okay. Did you ever see that Mimic movie? The Mimic movie? I don't think I have. If it's an actual horror film, I probably haven't watched it. I don't really like watching horror films. He says as he's watching a YouTube horror series.
In length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes. This excludes the face.
Oh god. Yeah, it basically does look like the Mimic from here. It's like there's like two white buttons on his chest, like. But I'm actually crying right now. I need to go wash my face. Yeah, Liam, you probably shouldn't be watching this. You probably should just like leave, like if you're not like sensitive towards horror material. Like, it's not good for the body and heart if you're doing it like this, like.
Which is now coated in a pale pink skin.
Should I say.
The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving its mouth a toothless grin.
Hold on, let me go back a bit. Teeth line back of throat used to pull meat down while also shredding it as it progresses downward.
It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because
just by, what is this now? Just by the third iteration of the Vita Carnis, do we now have like something that actually is basically like a predator? It could just, it's like the apex predator of like the entire planet. Like it could just kill anything it wants, even though it only hunts humans now. Got to go watch something like My Little Pony to keep me from not fainting. Yeah, that's all good, Liam. Take care. Have a good watch and recover in a sense.
Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
Here are the instructions.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings. 2. If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee.
Also, the reason why they say that about the stationary mimic is I'm pretty sure it's just a digestion of the thing. If some of us have already forgotten why they're just stationary and not doing anything.
Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5.
That's scary. It's like, basically at that point, it's like, give up and just cry like a bitch. That's basically what that's saying, like. Yeah, you're kind of fucked, so you might as well cry like a little bitch before you die.
If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area, and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey, and will move on.
Be safe, and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs.
We'll try to.
Next up, the Harvester.
Oh, the Harvester. I actually remember the Harvester. Hold on, let me go back for a minute. Something the prince's sheep? No, the prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever, and as he slept, the land around him changed and grew, and was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived. But the sleep still needed time to heal the prince, much more time, but it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. Just read this in like an analog voice. If you encountered a mimic, lay down on the floor in the fetal position and cry like a little bitch. This is probably like, yeah, this is a mimic eating a person of the looks of it. Oh, it's that person that was being chased into the closet there, like. Beautiful. Nice. Right, let's move on to the Harvester. I don't know why specifically, like, the Harvester I remember. Well, not quite a lot of it, but I remember the imagery of it. And I thought, fuck, that's kind of scary. But of course, you guys will see in a minute why. Just let me stretch. Do some hand exercises real quick as well. Just to take a breather. But yeah, just for reference, we are only on the 5th video of 24. So I mightn't even get through the whole thing. So, you never know. I do stop and yap quite a lot. Viewer discretion is advised.
The Harvester.
The Vita Carnis.
The Harvester is a large, bulbous mass, with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter.
Oh, that's like my height.
The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally. The Harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly way.
Photograph taken by Anonymous. And again, I would describe more of why it's very dangerous, but like again, the video does describe it a bit more.
A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface.
Like, God, that would be scary. Just like you're walking along, you see like, oh, there's a hole there. Oh fuck, what the fuck is that? Just like some like meaty looking thing with like teeth poking out, like. But like, I'm starting to remember now why I don't like this one quite a lot in terms of like, well, being genuinely scared of it. Like,
branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch.
Returned from a lurking to say hydrate. Stretch and L underscore? L underscore? L underscore?
Oh, stretching time. I'm disappearing. Help me. You know, now that I realize it, I think the model's a bit too low. There we go. A bit higher. Can it get a bit higher, higher, so high? Welcome back from your lurk, Palm.
Particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump two types of venom. On one side,
This is, yeah, this is literally here about the venom now.
the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis.
Yep, that one.
The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting.
Like, I hate that. It's just especially paralysis. I think I've mentioned it before that I don't like even sleep paralysis. Like I don't really have a sleep paralysis demon, I don't believe. But I still have had mornings in the past where I woke up and like, fuck, I can't move. And I had a dream there recently that I was like, also paralyzed, but like I could still move my arm, and I was slowly moving my arm around because I was like, no, we need to use my arm to help wake up the rest of my body. So I'd be like kind of like moving it around, shaking it to get it to go faster, and then start patting the other parts of my body to like start moving again.
Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss.
Yeah.
Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps.
Basically, all of underground is just turned into a basically a feeding ground. I mean, if you had one of these bulbs near a graveyard, like that whole graveyard's disappearing. Like, it is not existing anymore.
The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom.
Photographed by Alistair's Angel. Is that like... Why does that feel like a reference? Is it really? No way, that's crazy.
And glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil.
Actually, is this old? No, it was 4 years ago. Maybe.
Causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals. A strange behavior the harvester displays as its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return.
Holy crap, is that a has-been reference?
It could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and...
Yes! Ireland's safe in this one. That's not too bad. India actually looks safe in this one as well. But wherever the other parts are kind of fucked. Like America, Europe, China, Russia, Europe. Yeah.
Woodland forests. If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
God, I hate when they do the little, like, glitching in between. Hold on. Can I go back and... No, it's I only have this as reference. Family attacked by harvester while hiking. Something... family of 4? Something... Something son? Josh? Authorities refuse to handle the harvester, only putting a warning signs and addressing the public to be more careful. I was going to say some of those photos look like the woods around my house, and I did have a goat go missing a while ago. Lol. Yeah, make sure to look out for weird, like, meaty tendrils around, I guess.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away.
Honestly, like, even, like, having, like, a game of sorts based on this would be so cool. Like, I could imagine, like, a single-player story of this, and you're like, oh, fuck, it's a bulb. Fuck, why do we walk in here? And then you have to kind of throw stuff onto it to distract it, like.
Just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious.
Oh, there's another one by Alistair's Angel.
Or you will be a harvester's next meal. Next up is
next one.
The host.
Oh, the host. Jeez, I've forgotten about the host. Outside the cave during a time of hardship lived the island critters. The critters were struggling in this hard time. There was barely any food to go around. They would go and gather whatever they, I'm assuming, found somewhere in the middle there, and I don't know what else the rest says. Oh, excuse me. Right, I think I'll take a minute and I'll actually go to the loo. Because I've been drinking a lot of water. And I'll get some more water while I'm at it as well, so BRB, guys. Be back in a second. Welcome to the trailer. Here are some of my best moments. Oh, Dragonite.
And they were caught in the seawater.
Around the world, around the world. There's actually no way. There's no way, yes! Let's go! I'm still here. Lay off a bit. Can I lay off a bit? 24. Chat. What?
It doesn't taste that bad, to be honest. It's actually nice chocolate.
Yeah, but the aftertaste is like vomit. I can afford one citation. Yes! I can't afford that though. Oh my fucking god! It's a big ass bar that's nearly €10, like, and like, it's probably like the length of my. You fucking idiot! Yeah, no, now, oh fuck, it's all coming back in my head. Not that. No! Please look down! Look down, please! Fuck it, full screen. It went straight to full screen. Make sure to tune in live. So wait, if you get DN? I don't know what DN is. I'm sorry. How the f did you catch me so quick with a these nuts joke? Like I don't even have an inhaler. I just adapted, bro. I just breathe better, like. But I do tend to try and avoid using Twitter if I can myself. But when it comes to Cher Albert's story, that's a different story. It's like, okay, fair enough. Let's see what I did there, Cher Albert's story. Anyway, I know I'm going crazy, but like, hello
Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be trying the Mr. Beast bar.
Sorry. Plot twist, she didn't get scared of us due to us being a monster, but she got scared due to us being a furry. Maybe game is on the on the head and we are actually in a coma. If anybody has Pyro's number, ring it up now. He might need to look at this game.
How's it going, everyone? Flashbang here.
I missed you the most.
The fucking glazing. The glazing, bro.
Ruh-oh. You were moving through the lights, weren't you?
I need to shut up, man. Joe, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
One last door, and then we're free.
Something.
I'm down a hand, so you'll have to be the one to open it.
Sure thing, yeah. Sorry.
Bruh.
Streaming in VR went as well as you'd think it'd go, to be honest.
It's over there! How do we get that?
Oh! Same as the other ones, you're not.
Welcome back to Parts and Service.
That's the microphone. It just gets worse. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. Get out of here.
A slow and even pace is recommended.
I can't reach them. I'm religious. I believe in my Lord Genshin. I believe in my Lord Genshin Impact. The curves, Joe. Joe's look. I'm not looking at them. Guys, no, stop. I'm not looking at them.
But the pain won't last forever.
Oh, Pog. Oh, I thought that was the part where I go like, "Urgh," but it's not. It was just like me just saying Pog. Anyway, let's continue with Vita Carnis. Documentary 6, Host of Influence.
The host of influence.
The Imperium Carnis.
The host of influence. More.
Mouth is something like muscles. Large appendage, still with something, use the fingers.
Commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics. The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers.
So again, photographed by Anonymous. That's in like a snowy area. I feel like, what snowy area did I see that was like that before? Can't remember. I genuinely got like a memory from TV. Hey, is that Crater Lake? I wouldn't know, to be honest. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Could be potentially.
Tendons and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement.
We'll be sure to take you there when you decide to grace us with your presence again. I think maybe we'll avoid Crater Lake. I think we'll be fine.
The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be.
That's what it says. Mouth slit bends into neck muscles.
Attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding. On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs.
And you'll find out why. Oh. You guys will find out why they're hazardous. Fuck, right. Oh, that looks nice. Just looks like people burning alive or something like that in a building.
Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
Sorry, Americans get fucked on this one. You guys get to have the host. The host doesn't exist anywhere else on the planet.
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one.
And hey, Azino, welcome in, man. How are you keeping? Joe is in his horror arc. Am I? Well, I guess, yeah, we played a horror game yesterday, me and Luna, and then I'm playing this today. And then who knows what I'm playing tomorrow. Probably another reference to one of the older games I used to like playing when I was younger, or streamed. How are you keeping, Dozina? Welcome in.
Spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them. An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination.
And there's a reason for all that as well. Again, I can't really say it yet until it shows it, so yeah. You play an awful lot of horror games, more than what I see from other people. Also, just dropping by. That's all good, man. Thank you for dropping by and letting me know. But I think, do I? Well, there's Gakutin Live. There's... Well, I guess Subnautica, yeah, but I haven't played Subnautica in a while. Horror's fun, Xeno. Bye, Xeno. And plus, to be fair, a lot more horror games become free as well. And because, of course, yeah, horror's Luna's favorite genre. So.
Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after...
I can't believe I smiled when I looked at that. This was 5 years ago before the meme, by the way.
...for infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk.
Oh yeah.
The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected...
Oh my god, wait, that's literally a sound effect I've used before. That's the TV static noise sound effect I use when I censor myself
the
in
infected
videos.
Individual.
Listen.
If the infected...
That just takes me out because I use that myself. Yeah, I want to play Resident Evil. Haven't played any horror games, to be honest. Might get into it, yeah. Like, Resident Evil is a good horror series to get into. I started off with Resident Evil 4. And then played the whole series from there. I still haven't played the new one yet, though, Requiem. I might look into that. Maybe get it on the Xbox so I don't have to get it on the PC. Like, if I can see it on Game Pass even, that'd be perfect.
Makes their way to the host. They will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps. However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
So basically, if somebody's acting like this and starting to walk towards the host, basically just lock them in a room and pray that they don't find a way out to get to the host.
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
Yeah, I was gonna say actually, I thought it moved. I thought it didn't move for a minute, but I guess it does.
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of
only known photos of a living host, so it's literally only them two in the snow.
Being around one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs. Next.
It must like the taste of Americans if it's only in America, like.
The monoliths.
Oh god, the monoliths, yeah. Right, hold on, let me slow down. Although one day the critters found the cave while searching for food, they found the prince in trance in his healing sleep. The critters were so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. So that's like the third last video I remember seeing. So there's 2 more after this, and then I think after that I haven't seen the other things, except maybe one of the other videos mentioned in this. Unless we don't move straight on. No, yeah, it's the monoliths now. Because I think this is all in like order as well. Yeah, viewing order, made by the actual developer of the series as well. Like, right, I wonder. Not really.
The monoliths.
Vita Carnis. And I guess Colleum must mean like column in like Latin or something like that. Like, or even like Colosseum in the sense of something being grand and big. So it could also mean that as well, yeah. It could just mean something that's like massive.
The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972 in the
1972. So last we were in 1930 and now we're in 1972.
area of
in the area of Sensor Beep. That's up in Canada somewhere there. I guess it's Canada's turn to get fucked over by an exclusive species.
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds.
God, that Sensor Beep is piercing. I might have to turn it down a little bit.
The monolith is a
And now I need to turn it up again.
titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height.
God, that's almost as tall as me.
Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are...
Oh yeah, that's the thing as well. That's how big these fuckers are, that their legs literally look like redwood trees. It's like, holy, they're tall.
Firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso. The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck.
Structure on the top of the body is rapidly or capably? Oh, capable of releasing large something of noise, and in one something on EMP pulse that disable electronics.
Fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith were
arm tendrils will sway and something, I think it's swat, any threats, or strike any threats, or any larger objects pressing the perimeter.
Would be. There are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only
Wow, it's just like a lot of people I know. I'm joking. I don't know anybody like that. But somebody will make that joke, be like, oh look, it's Reddit users, it's Twitter users, it's insert person here. They just stand around and do nothing. It's that one coworker you have that goes to work and does fuck all.
only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in
Again with the sensor beep.
during this period. They were extremely aggressive.
Lamau.
When the group of
Okay.
were making their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out.
Oh, again by Sprite of Artemis as well there. So it's the same kind of photographer taking some of these pictures, even from the past ones to now. Like
Military vehicles were dispatched. Once they got close enough top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
But let's guess, nothing actually happened. The rockets got diverted or EMP'd or intersected. Oh, this is a video playing, I think. Not bad sound design on that, actually. That's pretty nice.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed.
The fibrous tissue, when damaged, is able to replace, basically repair, and something left in fast speed.
And resumed its stance unscathed.
Oh, regenerated and repaired, yeah.
Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is...
The last creature on the list doesn't even have a name. It was just a ball. Themselves, who is this creature? Why are they here? Are they dangerous? A thought something could use its magic to help them. It may grow food or heal sickness. They continue to argue about the prince and his image. Something not he realized walk? Oh, should rest to something walk?
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings
going back to the
appear
start
all
of the
around
series
us.
now.
Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat
Oh yeah, I forgot
creatures.
this is technically the end of the documentary part of the series. Because of the last one. Thanks for watching. More to come. Guys, he stole that from me! I used to do that at the end of video. No, I'm joking. It does. Every time I see someone say thanks for watching, it does remind me of when I used to say that as well at the end of videos. Oh, this is like the full documentary. I could have just watched it all one after another. Monolith's the host, and then I won't go too far. I'll just pop ourselves here. And then we'll transition into the last one.
Last creature on this list is...
Beep, 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 beep. Hold on. The last one here is the Singularity. Or like the Traveler from Destiny 2 if it was a meatball. Meatball, like fucking Swedish meatball. I didn't even think of it like that. The Vita Carnis. The Singularity is an orb comprised of a dark something with hints of luminous colors. Something once. The Singularity is estimated to, I'm assuming the next part would be something in diameter. The orb has several something that are not well understood, or mysteries, I'm assuming. The Singularity typically can be found something by a unforeseen force. There are also a variety of reading that have been discovered coming from the orb itself, or maybe coming out of the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy, displacements, and other pattern signals released by the Singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the Singularity is hidden or confidential by authorities. We were only able to receive one classified document about the Singularity. Something by, and then redacted.
Singularity is an orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral with hints of luminous.
You know, it'd be nice if I just let him narrate the actual thing properly.
The Singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several...
That's not very big. 1 meter is like one stride for me, essentially.
Qualities that are not well understood. The Singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other.
And what is this like background thing? I just hear
pattern-like signals released by the Singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the Singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the Singularity.
thought it
marvelous
ended
and
differently.
majestic world that exists today, it's as extraordinary to have
Oh,
such
it just
strange
goes
and
back to the
mysterious
beginning
beings
again.
appear all around us.
Yeah,
Thank you
just give
for
me a second,
joining us
Bob.
on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Oh, no more thank you for... Oh, there's the thank you for watching. And more to come again. And I think that's it then. It moves on to whatever this is next. Oh, yeah, the cook at home. Cheese crawl penny cook alone. At the center, also a movie about the singularity, yeah. Again, it probably is pulling references from all sorts. Oh my god, that actually gave... Wait, did you guys see the way that liked? It said... It just showed like the little fucking food icon. As if it was actually a cooking video. It's like a cooking thing? I thought I commented on it for a minute. I just seen my profile there. It was clear skies, and within a minute we have full coastal thunderstorm with heavy rain and high winds. Yeah, the weather has been a bit weird here as well today. Like, not that weird, but like, I mean, like, it was dry and it's actually started raining today. Like, heavy raining.
This could be...
Oh, wait, hold on, let me just make sure. Yeah, actually, it's already on, sorry.
the greatest discovery of the age.
Baby! I hope I don't get... I probably wouldn't. I mean, the original video is insane.
Let this feeling in.
Have any information of the whereabouts of...
Actually, that might be important. 1968. Alberta, 185, 64 kilos, medium, black, brown, medium. What does complexion actually mean? Oh, it is from Canada as well. That might tie into thing. Speaking of weather, could you please send us some of yours because we're up to about 34 to 35 and it sucks. God, I'd have to imagine it does, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind giving you guys some maybe weather, like... Oh, complexion is skin tone, yeah. Photograph taken 1988. If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local CSIS office. Telephone numbers and addresses of all CSIS offices listed on back. Interprovincial travel production... Or, yeah, production of sensitive materials.
We may be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
Cheesy crawl penne. Cook at home kitchen.
To start off, these will be the ingredients.
Try to cook dinner before the power goes out. Yeah, you definitely should try to make something just before it does. Because especially if it's a thunderstorm and your power gets knocked out, you'd be kind of having to then just go out to get something to eat. Like, I remember specifically, like, this is what was ingrained in my head that made me start keeping money in my actual wallet again. The power went out at one point, and I was like, well, fuck, I kind of have to go out and get, like, the rest of the house some food. Like, something warm to eat, because it was around dinner time. And I remember, like, facing the storm head on myself, like, walking out at the time. I think I walked or did I cycle? No, I walked. Because I think I thought, like, I might be blown off the bike if I went on the bike. And I weathered the storm, and I went over to basically a local place just to get something hot to eat. But then they're like, oh, we're only taking like cash right now because the card machine is down. It's like, oh fuck, I guess I better turn around then and get some money over an ATM. So I went back through the town, got some money from an ATM thankfully, and went back and then got that and went thing. And ever since then now I keep money in my wallet, or at least try to keep money in my wallet, even if it's just a note or something like that. And obviously some change.
We'll need 3 cups of penne pasta, roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl. Try to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself. 1 cup of cheese,
1 cup of
of
cheese,
green onion, 1 teaspoon of salt.
You know, I just realized as well, I actually just had a what do you call it, a tuna pasta bake today. Mom wanted to try different recipes, and it was like pretty nice, honestly. So we had a tuna pasta bake. Weirdly enough, with some crisps in it as well, mixed into the cheese to help give it some crunch.
2 tablespoons of Cajun spice, 2 tablespoons of parsley.
Power going out is a good reason to have gas stoves because then you can still light it and cook even if the power's out. That reminds me, yeah, we do actually have a portable gas stove. I have all the gas canisters up there on top of my shelf. And I have not seen them ever since because they've stayed up there because I've never had to take them out, thank God, touched wood. But whatchamacallit, yeah, and then the gas stove itself is downstairs, so I just have to bring it down, and we'll have to figure out how we could use it, if we could even use it inside, if it's even safe enough to use inside. It probably wouldn't be safe enough to use inside, because I think it's meant to be like a camping gas stove, so unless we just put it on our actual, like, cooker. I guess you could just do that, like.
1 tablespoon of dill.
1 tablespoon
of garlic.
Of garlic.
A pinch of pepper. And finally, the most crucial ingredient.
Oh, crucial.
Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
Flavor enhancer.
To bring out the richness.
So it's like a, what's that called? MSG.
Of flavors within each and every meal. First, get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
Oh, excuse me. I would comment about the water going everywhere, but I would do the same. Because spilling water is not a big deal.
Which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor.
I'm surprised they're not trying to do the salt meme from years ago.
Set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Mmm. That genuinely looks like actual, like, meat of some sort that I've just disfigured. Oh yeah, it is. It's because it's leaking there as well. Oh, you can hear the squelching now. How desperate are you to eat that you'd eat crawl? I mean, I'd try it once, but I wouldn't make a fucking pasta bake out of it. Unless it was really
is soft on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
We're eating the ear of it?
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Yum. Hey, look, you're wasting some of the crawl bits there on the board.
Mince the green onion into rough segments.
I generally don't think there is actually any lore bits about this. I think there was just kind of more of a funny video to... Oh no, it's not even 1st of August, or April. Never mind.
Next, grab your skillet and preheat with a long some oil.
What made me subscribe is just the fucking cooking video. Not the whole other series, just the cooking video itself, like.
Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet.
The skillets.
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
Wait, some of that is still red. Wait, why are you pushing that to the side?
As your water reaches a boil,
Luna,
add your
Luna,
penne
Luna.
and stir occasionally.
Am I crazy for thinking that you could probably just put the penny... Well, okay, to be fair, it would make more of a mess, but you could put the penny in a different pot and then just, like, you know, pour the boiled water in that way instead of having it splash all over the place like that. I don't know. I guess I'd be a messy cooker if I actually did cook more. I keep saying I need to cook more and I don't actually cook more. I found a seal streamer. Ooh. Hey, Lobster, welcome in. Oh fuck, wait, sorry, everything's gone there. Right, let me go back. What's happening is we're reacting to the Vita Carnis series. We've just seen the original 8 episodes. I think I did see this penny crawl recipe before. But we're basically just going over the whole series, talking about it and all that. To put it simply, one day back in 1930s, they realized that there's a new species, oh, excuse me, of plant that was growing like meat tissue. So there's all these kind of meaty new organisms that are kind of like part plant, part meat. So they start with the crawl, then there's the trimmings, there's the mimics, there's the hosts, the bulb one, like I already can't remember what the bulb one is, the monoliths, and then there's also the singularity as well. You'll probably see more of them again later because there is like 24 videos in this playlist. But yeah, it's a very interesting series. It's an analog horror series mainly.
Water reaches a boil.
Except we're kind of just watching it cook along at this point. Is Luna even here? I guess not if they didn't reply to you. Maybe they're busy doing something.
At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
Oh, nice.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
Okay, now that it looks like this, it actually does kind of look good, I'm not gonna lie.
Mix well.
Would you guys try this
Once
for science?
Pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
Now I just want to make myself some noodles. I want to make food. I'll try summoning them in Discord.
Lay your cooked penne evenly into your dish. Then add the crawl topping.
Yes. The only thing is, don't look at them IRL or you'll probably have your stomach turn. Then you're like, oh, I'm eating
Sprinkle a
that.
generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
Generous? No, keep it going. Come on. Don't give a generous amount.
At
Fucking
this point,
slather the thing in
finish
cheese.
preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer.
Oh. The background music just changed.
Allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, or else the enhancer
going
will
back?
not work.
Still kind of sounds off a little bit. Sorry, by the way, that I literally have nothing to say about this. It literally is just a recipe. Serve and enjoy. Do not bake it again. Oh, I've used that sound effect before as well. Sorry, I keep taking us out of it for a minute. Oh, is the screen reflecting something there for a minute? Oh. What? Who are... Does it say who are they? Why does the voice sound like Wish version of GLaDOS? I didn't even realize the note was moving there in the background. Who are they? I think it says there. She's very loud. Oh, wait, we got another thing there. Another print snippet. Although the other critters ignored the rest of... Oh, there we go. Rest of their fellow kind, instead of secretly visited the slumbering visitor, they snuck what little food they had and carefully fed it to the prince, greatly hastening their recovery. Yeah, it's a creepypasta, basically. Vids in the beginning by Martian Chronicles and My 80s TV. Music by Sister. I don't know if they mean, like, their sister, or do they mean, like, like, by a channel called Sister.
Many people get pets for companionship.
Oh, yeah, this is why I said, like, it'd be cute to have a trimming as a pet, because of this video.
They form bonds and grow
I
relationships.
forgot how much of these I've actually watched. I kind of want to scroll down a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, then there's the meat snake. The mimic thing, I can't remember if I've seen. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'll stop spoiling
Animals,
and just keep
even
watching.
to the point of them being considered
Wait,
a part
okay,
of the family.
YouTube Premium, what am I jumping ahead to here? Why am I skipping the introduction entirely?
Most people get dogs or cats, but maybe you want something more interesting. Then, you may want to get yourself a trimming.
And see, isn't that so cool, though? That the series has, like, got to a point where they actually made a fucking puppet of, like, the actual trimming. So what's the story? what I said there before about them just appearing randomly in the 1930s, blending in with the ecology of the planet, and now the big question is what are the monoliths and what is the singularity? Like the most dangerous things, essentially.
These lumps of meat have grown a reputation to be a loving companion for many people in the recent months. Although, most people may not know the proper ways to care for them. Today, we will be showing you how you can care for your pet trimming.
Where's an animatronic? What the fuck am I watching? We're watching how to take care of your trimming. Do you not have a trimming?
Taking care of a trimming is fairly easy, but this is no reason to slack off. They are living things and do require maintenance. The first thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home. While trimmings are resilient to both high and low conditions, you want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside. Make sure there is enough for your trimming to cover itself. And now, you have a comfy bed for your buddy. Next, you want to give your trimming the best diet.
Oh wait, was there something that appeared there?
Next, you want to give your trimming the best diet possible. Trimmings are not picky eaters, and will eat anything you give them. To keep your trimming healthy and
what was the name of that? Oh wait, there it is.
A diet of
Angelica.
dry cat or
Isn't that, wait, Angelica's like a reference to angels, isn't it?
dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times a day, is best. As a treat, you may give your trimming any scraps of your food. Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshells are a perfect snack.
You know, maybe that's what we need. We need trimmings to exist simply so that like the fucking bin companies can stop trying to push brown bins onto people. Like
a thing to
and for context, by the way, brown bins are like the food waste bins in Ireland.
remember is trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise.
Jeez. I think I changed my mind now. I don't want one.
To prevent you from having sleepless nights, try to give your trimmings first meal in the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead. Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living.
Sorry, Seal's phone died, so it's charging, and we were just putting away milk and stuff in the store. What do you need, Palm? There are a few Seal streamers, Palm.
Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well as access to the outdoors, like a backyard. If not, be sure to take your trimmings on regular walks. This gives your trimming the exercise they need, as well as allowing them to meet other trimmings. Trimmings are a social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild. When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of war. But here are other ways to keep your trimming entertained. Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well, like watching the television or listening to the radio. They love seeing and listening to all the funny things coming from the devices.
Yeah, that was actually a thing that ties into later, I think, in the series as well, but I won't say why yet. But Luna is the original.
After a long day.
Oh, was that just the cleaning? Yeah,
After a long day, your trimming might be dirty and need a wash. To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water, mixed with a bit of hand or body wash. Gently scrub the trimming's feet, armpits, belly, and neck fold. Remember to be careful around their face, and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a towel when done. Now your buddy is all clean.
Boop. Oh, we're getting into...
And lastly...
Oh, sorry, I need to pause again just to make sure I didn't miss that.
And last...
Swear the title looked like... Yeah, it's now just... Wait a minute! Can I make sure of this for a minute? Guys. I think that's a Bungie reference.
And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection. They love receiving pats, scratches, and pets. They also love to sit with you and cuddle. Since they communicate with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with
affection.
to them is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting happened at work, if you are working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners, and love to be involved.
That actually thing
With
plays
all of
into
these
something
in mind,
as well.
you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family. Do things right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
Oh. Not me staring at the screen praying that I don't get jump scared. Fuck me. One day the prince awoke suddenly. Thanks to the critter's assistance, the healing process had finished very quickly. The prince had fully recovered and was now fully awake and aware of their surroundings. Surprised by the sudden awakening, the critters ducked and hid from the prince's sight. So the seal is a trimming? Mayhaps. Right, next one. Meat snake specimen. I think this was the one where it's like that. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stop spoiling it. And we can just see it here now. Hi, gold. Archived footage. Warning, the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or viewing of the following footage is strictly prohibited. Infringement on these instructions leads to severe penalties enforced by federal law. Discard this tape immediately.
In the year of 1945.
So, something discovery, 1945. That's probably end of tale, your head. Something else there.
With the war finally ended.
Again, the war being World War II.
The cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an underground train tunnel.
Would you look at that? That's the big, massive meat snake we were talking about earlier.
The cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was an opening with several skulls surrounding it. Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path. There was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration. A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another strange thing about it was its behavior. This creature barely moved. Meat snakes are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions. Its behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary, with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place? and by the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large? The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Jesus, don't fucking scare me like that. I was really intrigued there. Doing good, just dealing with work stuff today. Is Wednesday, so it was order day. And then we just got a milk delivery. And now Seal's painting about to go with Joseph Jack's cosplay. Nice. Good, talked with my doctor today. Oh, you're talking to a doctor? Hope you're feeling alright, man. Oh wait, hold on, let me go back for a minute. Oh yeah, that's all the skulls at the other end of the snake, isn't it? Huge pile.
This meat snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample. Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal meat snake's membrane. Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation. It is a wonder how such durability can occur in an organic creature. Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin.
Oh, that's good.
Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh. But the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs. Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors.
Yeah, that literally is just like some general or something like that.
How the meat snake grew in
yeah, so Camp 1
size was discovered to be
that's all we get to hear of that. Wait, was there something there and I just missed it? I keep feeling like I blink for a second and I miss it. Ah! Seeing it there. I did literally blink and I almost missed it. This prince story. One of the critters built up the courage to meet the now awake stranger. They crawled to the prince's side and extended their hand in friendship. The prince reached back and together they had formed the bond that will change their fate. More to come. And now we're at the halfway point. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is 21 minutes. So, Vita Carnis, Mimic Defense Instructional Tape. And here I thought there was only still the initial, like, 8 videos up. But it's like, oh no, we will not have time for Gyakutin today. We must know more about the lore. The lore! Oh, Jesus. Sorry, Amber Alert, jump scare. You're all fine. You're fine, Golden. You're fine, Luna. It's just in the video. And Justin, because you probably would hear that as well. Well, we talked about my sleeping, and if I have any issues, ask a bunch of questions like, do I have a pet, do I sleep with someone, etc. Yeah. So let me just mute it for a minute whilst it goes through the Amber Alert noise. Actually, you can just turn it down a little bit, in case it starts triggering people's devices.
As of the time of this video's release.
So, 23rd of October 1986. As the time of oh yeah, he's already saying it.
Release. We have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public safety. National leaders have released this
broadcast by the government of Canada. God, yeah, when you see Canada on its own, it does look very weird, doesn't it?
Instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you
I don't sleep with anyone yet. No, bitches.
Need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey.
Yes, we know.
Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable.
Let me ask you something real quick, Lobster. You're not drinking energy drinks before you go to bed, are you? So you have insomnia, don't know yet. Trust me, sleep with someone doesn't help, lol. I want to, no. Okay.
The most common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, out walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture to blend into its environment.
I don't think it's ever done. I don't think they mentioned that in the original, did they? That's like new. I have 2 in the morning when I go to work. Oh, like energy drinks, yeah. But Jesus, that's a lot of energy. Like, what kind of energy drinks are you drinking? And do you even know the amount of caffeine in them? Honestly, I had a Monster recently. When I was going out. And I said to my mate, man, I might have to stop drinking Monsters because I feel very anxious now after drinking a Monster. I think it's because I'm not really using that energy to work out or anything like that, or like move around quite a lot. I had to, I was just kind of using it to keep myself awake for the day whilst I was out. Oh, Monster, yeah, I stopped a few months. Yeah.
Common objects that mimics can hide inside are...
That's fun. I thought that was somebody's pocket there for a minute, but it's like a bed.
Sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans, and other places a mimic can comfortably wait. Mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places. They also use it to expand their body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation.
That's also new.
Another method mimics use to blend in is their ability to put on and wear clothing. Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide their bright red skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true form.
Yeah, honestly, this kind of part makes me feel like Mandela Catalog-esque, but obviously it's probably like inspired from that in a sense. But yeah, Jesus, look at them like.
Look for abnormal facial features, like large...
Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, it's literally the typical, like, scary thing in the middle. Abbreviatus.
Like large, bulbous eyes, flat noses, wide mouths in an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also pay attention to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular. Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic.
Okay.
If it stands before you, do not panic. Stand your ground and try to appear larger.
That's different as well. They never said that before.
Wave your hands and make plenty of noise. Maintain eye contact. A mimic will hesitate to attack a potential threat. If you are armed with a weapon, aim for the head or legs.
I thought they said last time there's no point trying to shoot it. Instead, use your weapons as like shields essentially instead of using them as weapons. Like sleeping someone, so it's like they live. In a sense, yeah. Because they're basically like meat plant things, all these, so.
These are the best areas to hit to immobilize the threat.
Oh, just to immobilize it, yeah.
Fight back and don't let it get a hold on you.
Movie?
If you find a mimic that hasn't discovered you yet, stay out of sight. Call the authorities and alert them of your location. Stay where you are to avoid startling the mimic. If the mimic gives chase, run.
If the
Try
mimic
to
gives chase, run.
get somewhere out of sight and hide. Do not leave the area. Officials will need to locate you to help. Stay low and stay quiet. With the information you have learned, use it well, and stay safe.
Oh. Oh, don't give another jump scare, please. Don't do this to me. Or is this another instructional tape? Thank God it's another instructional tape. Evidence tape, Christopher and Janice case, 1983. Observe footage for confidential information completed. Discard and destroy all copies of this tape immediately. We'll ignore that immediately wasn't spelled right there as well. Not that I can say any different myself, to be honest. Oh, is that a fucking mimic?
Let's see. Yep, it's working.
Hey, can we get a move on?
1 sec. Yeah. Okay. Hello.
I thought you only had 30 minutes of tape on that.
I know, but just gotta see how it works. Like,
Yeah, well,
I've never got to use one of these. Too bad.
Sorry, I should turn back
You were
on
the only person who could film with me, so you're gonna have to put up with it.
Fine.
Screw you.
Fine.
Screw you.
Screw you.
It's still way too dark. 1 sec. There we go. Hello.
They sound like they get along very well.
Yeah.
One might say they're
there
very
we
best
go. We
friends.
got some light now. But look at that over there. You can't see anything unless I like point directly over there. Like, nope, can't see nothing.
Are you sure we should be out this late?
Fine, I'll cook you stuff when we get home. Don't worry.
I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry.
Bad.
That's too bad. I mean, what if you guys encountered the evolved form of the Elder Mimic? Then you're both fucked. I don't think that thing will hesitate. It will just attack you both. But hey, that's just my theory. My film theory. Thanks for listening. I will admit, at least these like earlier or later videos are a bit more... Like they're, well, not fleshed out in a sense, but they're a lot more... kind of wait for the build-up kind of moment. Whereas before we were kind of getting all the information given to us at once. So my brain is like, but where jump scares? Where information? I need to know it all.
Wait.
I was going to skip forward, but it says wait for a minute.
Shit. Right, but it still turns off and on randomly for some reason. Like, it's the best thing I could get my hands on, though.
The camera.
Turning on and off, but it's the only thing that they would give me. It works, though. I just gotta watch.
This is gnarly.
It's not my fault. This guy lives in a fucking dump. We're almost there. We just gotta get through the woods. You see it, though?
They're almost through the
Hopefully I show up
woods.
on camera, so.
Or to the woods, should I say. I say through, because I seen through there, like... I am tempted to skip by a little bit because my attention span's cocked, but at the same time, I want to make sure I don't miss anything as well. We need to scan the whole video.
Can't be that bad.
Pretty dark for me.
But it was just one guy. I don't know why. Like, why would they get
Actually, let's do a quick prediction here, guys. Do we think this these two very best friends are going to die, or do we think they're going to live? Let's just do a poll real quick whilst I play and keep an eye on the video as well.
Dogs barking are never a good sign.
Oh, that is very true, man.
sky looks nice. This thing can't capture it.
There we go. Let's start a poll up. But yeah, honestly, that is probably foreshadowing the way the dog is just barking like. Also, genius plot device being like, oh yeah, the camera doesn't function properly, that's why it just cuts out randomly. So they don't actually have to record the whole walk.
Well, supposedly, they found some guy, like, it was like a grody scene, like, it was disgusting.
But I don't, and heaven forbid when I have to share a bed with the seal, she kicks, she hits. Again, sorry if I do go very silent, but I do want to at least try to add something than just literally be watching the video without really adding too much to it. Like, I know what I'm saying is basically like a nothing burger as well, but... Bush, be careful of that. The former president of the United States. Watch out. I'm sorry, I have to skip in a little bit.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're on the road there.
Hungry.
Like, I know this is bad to just skip through it. That's why, as well, like, you know, I did give a link to the playlist, so if you guys want to watch it properly, you can. If I miss something, then I miss something. What the fuck, duck?
Got back. That'll be out here.
I wonder if they'll come across that bulb thing. The harvester, that's it. I was trying to remember the name of it. Because they are kind of just in the middle of the forest here, the looks of it, and they're not really...
You know?
They might encounter something.
Anyway, hey, look, there's like old stuff here as well. Anyways.
Did you say old stuff? Does that mean, like, maybe somebody's dropped stuff to get away from the thing? And am I crazy, or is it getting a bit more denser? Like the video, or not the video itself, but the forest they're in. Because they could genuinely be, even though it is a mimic defense tape, you never know if they have a special cameo of the harvester just in the middle of this. Like,
now.
Trailer should be ahead. Okay, let's only actually see the trailer. Right, hold on.
Don't point it in my eyes, please.
Don't point it in my eyes as you pointed it into her face, like.
Like a barf bag.
Now it's so ineligible, YouTube can't pick it up.
Alright, give me a second.
Mate, you kind of have to speak up a little bit louder. We can't hear you.
Okay.
The confidential. Oh, but you can kind of hear it. Teenage boy was coming home from a trailer, although when he arrived at home, found a grisly, probably dumb eyes. Father came home, found dead, seen before him, police were called, and came to investigate. I mean, I should stop reading, I just realized you guys could still see the subtitles. Oh, I just randomly popped into my head. You guys know, actually, that Markiplier, like, voiced the intro to one of Pyrocynical's videos recently. The one where he's like, I think it was, like, the second best game ever made or something like that, or I've played this game before. Or you've played this game before, I think it was called. Like, literally, Markiplier voices in that intro, and I thought that was pretty cool. Hello. Oh, so the people moved away? Wait, I think I'm getting over. Most people living nearby moved away. A Markiplier? Is he shirtless in this one or no? No, not in this video. In Pyrocynical's video, he just does a voice for a character. Or a voice for the introduction for his video.
You said grizzly way too much.
What?
You said grizzly way too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
Okay, should I retry?
Sure.
Sure.
Pause.
Can you guys not do this again?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Wait, why is it rolling? Did you catch that?
Oh.
30 minutes to film, and yet you screwed. I needed someone to film.
I need someone to film, alright? No hard feelings.
Tired and hungry. If you want to stay out here and play games, you can.
I'm cold, I'm tired, and I'm hungry. Oh, they shouldn't have split. Why did they split?
Funny. Chris?
I'll move back to here. I think it's around here. Because YouTube thinks there's applause here for some reason. Wait for it.
Chris? What are you doing? Chris, this isn't funny.
Oh, that's not Chris. That's the fucking... That's the mimic.
Oh.
God, my legs started to tingle. I mean, if it's anything, the mimic is technically shirtless right now, Luna. Yeah, I think she's dying. I'm gonna be honest. A bit late screaming now, isn't it? Oh, yep, she's fucked. Bye bye. Death comes for you, like it comes for all. Convenient time as well, by the way, for the tape to just stay on. Oh! And then the usual fucking... The no! And then just glitch out like that. Like, every single, whatchamacallit series, every analog, like, series has to have that one moment where it goes, no, like, just the repeating sound like that glitching out. Right, let's see if it... Oh, wait, missed it. The videos are getting more elaborate with this as well, like they're doing actual, like, they have puppets and then the cooking. They have, like, the actual thing as well. The, whatchamacallit, the actual person dressing up as the mimic there as well, like. Yeah, there it is. Back a bit. The critters led the prince out of the cave up to the top of the hill. The prince had laid buried under and showed them the forest. This is their home, full of wonder and beauty. Although the forest struggles to provide for us all critters, and we are facing disaster. Can you help us? And yeah, they both died, so that was true. Right, what is the next one? I generally don't know what the next one actually is. Species Anomaly Report. Oh, another anomaly thing it looks at. Oh, it looks like it is. Warning, this video contains flashing lights, loud sounds, and graphic content. Viewers be advised. Carnis species log number 14. Abnormality documentation. Harvester. Oh yeah, we're moving on to Harvester. Notable population density shift discovered between the dates of 1989 and 1989. Well, okay. The 1st of August to the 1st of October in the same year. Maps display the charted population of harvesters' location on a monthly basis. Well, Canada again. August 1st. I've used those sounds before. I've used these sounds before. Oh, is that the family that got killed before? Because we were reading like a newspaper clipping there when it was going over the harvester. And I think it was like a family was hiking and they might have been that. Oh. Is that the tendrils growing? Oh, wait. Was the map different? No, still August 1st. Oh, September 1st. Okay, wait, it is different. So that's August. But it kind of looks the same in September, to be honest. It doesn't look too different. Or I could be just imagining it. Like, I may be a bit of a harsh critic. No, actually, I can't say much. I can't edit for shit. Why does that sound remind me of, like, FNAC? Sorry, every time I recognize sounds, it kind of takes me out for a minute. Heartbeat. That is depressing. Jesus, that's graphic. Okay, yeah, loud sound. Let's just turn that down a little bit. I've turned it all the way down and it's still so blasting. Like, I think maybe when the video's done, we'll turn it up. Wow, loud, yeah. Now, that one genuinely was really disturbing, that. Like, I don't even want to start describing it, because that's how, like, genuinely disturbing, like, it is, and how disturbed I am just from watching that, like. I just pray it doesn't get that loud again, or I'm just gonna have to fucking mute the video. I'm reacting to... Wait, what did it say? Did it say Vitas? Or Carnis? Oh yeah, so it all is kind of... Wait, I think it was more localized over here, but it's starting to move over this way. I think that's where, like, the singularity is. I think the person who made this must be Canadian and wants, like, Canada to be the center of attention for this series. There's something, like, moving there in the background, but I can't see what it is. It's like a picture. Oh, there's Canada upside down. Oh, excuse me. Okay, if we're just gonna be blasting the sounds again, let me just turn it down. Jesus. I'm sorry, but this might actually be the worst one now. This video, just because of like how loud it is. Like, and hey, Elijah, welcome in, and also bye as well. Thank you for stopping in for a millisecond. I've used that static effect before. Oh. Is that the prince? That is the prince, but I cannot read at all what that says. Wait, you want to like? I never said I wanted to like. I'm just saying hi and bye to you. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to read that. I'll just stare at the screen intently for a minute in case that changes. More to come. Yeah, I'll be a bit real for this one. Like, yeah, it was very disturbing and stuff like that, but I just don't like how genuinely loud that last one was. It was like it was kind of desperate for you to be scared of it or something like that, so yeah. I mean, it's only up to yourself. You should only really subscribe to channels where you actually enjoy their content, like. Because if you don't enjoy my content, then you might as well just hold on to your subscription, you know? The video contains flashing lights, loud sounds, and graphic content. Viewers, be advised. And by that metric, I'm going to go back and dislike that last video. Flavor enhanced. Oh, commercial.
Flavor. The most crucial component to enjoying a good meal. The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable.
Oh, that's taken me out completely. When I hear this voice, I just think of like Doug Stug, like text to speech, like chatter voice. Just like I can't take it serious now.
But what if you could savor every little detail you could possibly want?
It literally is that.
That is why we, at Nutrier Co., have made it so that you may enjoy every single bite you take. With our product, the Flavor Enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate. With overwhelming demand for this essential product even since our start earlier this year, we have delivered what you wanted.
Oh, so it's 1990s now as well. I did notice it said estimated 1990s. But the fact now that's like since we've started, so they've only just launched, I guess, as well. Yum.
Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer Deluxe.
And they did show this as well during the cooking video, I will point out, but yeah. Also, I can't look at a circle with a triangle in the middle and not think of like the pale heart from Destiny 2. Another Destiny reference?
Lux. Now packaged in a larger size and modified recipe, there is now even more savory goodness to go around. Since our debut in mid-1990, the Flavor Enhancer has shown to be a major hit, with our product flying off the shelves. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy your growing, tasting needs.
Hold on. Right, I'm not allowed to mention that game now for 30 minutes. Starting now. Or else I have to spin the wheel.
Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your dinner, making your food even better to enjoy. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, available on...
Oh wait. Apply enhancer below 60 degrees Celsius for optimal flavor.
Shelves now. Nutrier Co. Experience true savor.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. Darian, if you ever want somebody to voice act for free, just hit me up. Nobody knows of my voice. They won't be taken out. Even though I have kind of shat on a bit of the series, but I mean it in a critiquing way, obviously. Yeah. Boom.
serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more generous amounts of enhancer at a time. Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, now available in stores near you.
I do like as well, actually, that they go through the effort as well of putting that on an actual, like, what would you call it, like a kind of bottle or thing of it, like, that's nice attention to detail. So I think just down here, you can kind of see, like, the tape on the side, that they actually did wrap it in, like.
New Trier Co. Experience true save.
Experience true what? Oh, is this like one of those, like, Hertz tests? To see if my ears can hear after a certain temperature?
Make your taste buds pop with the new deluxe size.
Oh, stop. Don't show me.
Make tasting even more awesome.
Don't show me macaroni, man.
Awesome.
Okay, I
Spoil your kids
this
with
down.
this essential part of every meal. New Trier flavor.
I heard screaming in the background. Is there a flavor enhancer killing people?
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Required for all meals, no matter how small it seems. Just a little more. It is
Just a
crucial to everyday eating.
God, I can't wait to have my slice of bread with this flavor enhancer.
You need the flavor enhancer to enjoy eating. You need the flavor enhancer.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I like actually the editing of all the hands there reaching for it. I wonder what's that in the background. I know there's this symbol, but there's something else I feel like there as well. It might be just a bunch of the flavor enhancer just like spilled all over in the back. Oh, we got another page as well. The prince gathered what he could and then set sail onward. Once the prince returns home, they will come back to the island and return to the critters. Oh, and notice as well, actually, in that story, they used the thing flag as well. They used the Nutria flag. That's a cool detail. I did not enjoy the school. Right, let's see. So these are unlisted. This is tape uncovered documents. So I hope it's fine to show on stream if it's unlifted. Oh, the sequel, yeah. New flavor enhancer deluxe, newly rebranded product from Nutrico, is an instant hit with record sales. Oh, it's an actual rebrand as well. They did something bad with their last one if they had to rebrand. Confidential info. Files confiscated were not released to the public. And Nutria scandal. Nutria Co. is facing charges after numerous reports of sickness after consumption of their product. The flavor enhancer only statements made from the company so far are dismissing any issues that their product is safe to consume. I kind of realize it probably from that. But I wonder if they're getting their thing. I have a memory of it. But they might be getting the Nutri enhancer thing from the spores of a harvester. No, sorry, not a harvester. Whatchamacallit? Not a mimic. What's the other one? The one that stays still, basically, in the host. That's it. It might be from like the host, because of the way of yeah, just for whatever reason I remember. Experience true savor. Savor? Joe, was that? Yeah, savor. Oh, wait, that general from before. They had that badge on with the logo? Or did they not? Maybe it's an edit of it. Oh, is this like... And they'd be just like exposing some sort of shadow government or something like that. This is probably an actual picture or something. I can't remember where it's from though. And egg. Egg. You should put some nutrient enhancer on the egg, Luna. Probably be very nice. I feel like this is going to get very loud soon. I'm just going to turn it down now. Oh? The fuck is that? Oh, it's like a plant growing by the thing. Brains. Are those like little crawl things under a microscope? Carcass conflicts with something. The private organization of Containment and Research Consult Association Society, or the Carcass, has been experiencing backlash from government agencies about cooperation and violation of newly introduced policies of blank. Watch it read it now. Just be like, reading the document for you now, sir. New log. Message to Carcass. What is this new message to Carcass? December 30th, 1990. Oh, this is the next video. I was just like, oh wow, okay, we're recording this message. Right, we're still going. I'm not gonna lie, the series is kind of losing me a little bit after the initial introduction of all the things, but maybe I'm just like a little impatient. I think I might give it another few videos, and if I'm not really feeling it, I might actually swap off and see what we can do in Gyakuten, or maybe go off early, because I do plan to stream very often in the next 2 weeks.
In the distant horizon, the group of monoliths stand vacant. Although closed off to outsiders, their stance can be observed well outside the perimeter.
New log message to character. Oh, this is the continuation.
It is known to have hundreds of thousands of fibers that weave themselves deep underground, all connected in a grand mycelial network.
Mycelium?
Confused as to why you received this package. This was left to you because we share a common goal.
Oh? That's the Carcass thing.
Research their properties. I'm also aware that you've received backlash for doing so. Something isn't as it seems. And
there's the largest meat snake. I should take the subtitles off as well for a minute. I wonder if that's new information. Something massive railway. Something the war were fed to. Largest meat snake. Oh, wait. Scientist found dead. Is that computer scientist? Computer scientist was found dead in... Oh, trailer by his son. Late at night. Officials investigation the scene believed to be a suicide. Grady siblings tape. MIM defense in 1986. Christopher Grady. Janice Grady as well. There's the fatalities of them too as well. Authorities refuse to handle the Harris area.
Silence about these affairs. People are afraid and confused. Why is nothing being done?
Teenagers arrested for releasing documentary. Oh, and that's why there was not any more of the National Living Meat research, because it was just a little group project of students. Oh, let me read it first. A group of students released a nature documentary about this Carnis species, which was seized by authorities. The group, called the National Living Meat Research, NLMR, had included various amounts of sensitive material in defamation. Jesus Christ, can I read properly? I know what it is, I was just not reading it properly. Officials have arrested some of the suspects while the other, or the outside sources are still at large. The students claim that they were simply working on the project for fun and didn't know about the extra material.
Because they don't want us to know. We've been kept in the dark while those above us slither and miss the blind. They have slowly
Frontal lobe deterioration.
been building our minds and their schemes.
What is that? Is that like the singularity? That can't be, because the singularity was all just like black, wasn't it? New flavor enhancer, the scam. Yeah, the flavor enhancer commercial, evidence tape.
Traces of information. I've collected these pieces and found their loose ends.
Oh, and even, yeah, the little map there as well, pointing towards town.
I've left this message to you.
And like specifically in Canada, it's kind of going towards this section, probably where the harvesters are moving to. Where the thing is the singularity.
Every continuity, every cover, every clue that I can find, they all lead here. Something has been going on these few years. Something big. Something they don't want us to know about.
Oh. Was there something in between there? No, I don't think so.
Just where you're going. I don't have the power to change things, but you do. Alongside the documents, plans for a meeting, one of great importance. You have the resources. This information I've provided to you, we can put a stop to all the scandals. I just hope it isn't too late.
Oh, and now that I realize that the singularity, I guess, yeah, their logo is kind of like that, but without the red triangle. You realize you could say thing all you want, and there's nobody really to hold you accountable because I have been keeping I keep having customers and take my earbud out so I can hear them. Yeah, I think I still won't. Pause. End of tape.
The monoliths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.
They truly are. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's something ripping. Thanks for watching. Oh, no clip of the thing? What? No. But the lore, where's the lore? I want to see the lore. Just what I was saying, I was starting to get not intrigued, and now I'm starting to get intrigued again. What was I going to say? There's something specific. I do hope that at some point the series does end as well. I hope they don't continue it indefinitely. Because coming from someone that doesn't have a really good story as well myself, not Sherry Albert story, light novel series I'm currently working on, but more so like my kind of backstory with the Night Flyer and stuff like that, it is kind of best like to end things at certain points. Even though I guess my thing is a little bit different because it's like I'm still here like doing YouTube videos and streaming and stuff. But maybe I should really officially end it at some point and not just leave it on a whimper note. What's next? We got Vita Carnis Facility 0. Oh yeah, and let me turn on the subtitles just in case as well. Oh, it's the guy from yesterday. Well, I say yesterday, last video. Ah, okay, he's working for Carcass and they have like a rib cage as their logo.
Mission brief.
I don't know why I expect to hear Pyrocynical's voice at some point.
3 ground teams are
I think
tasked
he
with
did cover this
infiltrating
as well.
a previously abandoned mall titled Facility 0, which is located in the restricted zone based on our info.
Restricted zone. Oh, where the
The
singularity
mission will
is?
take place in 3 stages: infiltration, encirclement, and ambush. Primary objective is to capture the facility and seize the items of interest for extraction. Numerous armed guards are located within the facility. Avoid...
Oh, that's really cool that they printed something like this out and they have it in a thing page. Yeah, I think at some point every story needs to come to an end. You can't just keep drawing things out, then it loses its momentum, yeah.
Protection and keep up your guard.
And keep up your yard. Facility 0.
Alpha team, in position.
Beta team, in position. Gamma team, in position.
Gamma?
Copy. Beginning phase 1.
Eyes on the point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're all harvesters.
Pathway cleared. Give us the green light.
Is that really how easy it is to kill one of those yokes?
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
I feel like they're gonna die even just trying to get into the thing, like...
Alpha team, copy. Beginning advance.
Yeah, there's the monolith up there.
Alright,
as well.
we're heading out. Move, move, move!
Maybe it was like a special kind of bullet? Oh. Don't run too fast. You might still trigger it. Wait, are those?
Lights off, come on. Move!
What are they? There's like figures there. Oh wait, no, that's just other. That's just the other teams. Alpha team has breached. Beta and Gamma teams have also breached.
Keep your distance. Single file.
We're probably gonna lose connection with them soon if the monoliths feel like they're being threatened. I know it's very hard to see, but there's a monolith like right there in the middle of the screen.
In position, awaiting green light.
This must also be taken at a point when all the harvesters have moved like a lot closer to the singularity itself. F2 shopping center. Shopping center. Oh. Oh yeah, because I think there's meant to be a team here, isn't there? That's why they're breaking in, like.
Eyes are secure. Turning blind. Lights green.
Copy. Green light is a go. Begin phase 2 in advance.
This one, I have to admit, is actually pretty good. I like that there's basically some action happening. Granted, it is off camera, but it must be like difficult enough, honestly, to animate something like that. Oh, they're still waiting. They're holding position. else am I meant to say here? I'm just like basically just vibing to this. And pointing the odd thing out every now and then. Techno. I don't know why when you say techno I think of unts. Hey, oh, let us go. Hey, oh, let us go.
Alpha team in position. We are experiencing mechanical interference. Should we resume? Copy. Phase 3 is still a go. Preparing for breach.
Breach
Yeah,
in
they're
3,
fucked.
2, 1. Breach.
Get down! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! I said get down! Get down! Put down your weapon! Get down! Put down your weapon! Put your hands up!
It's like some sort of like cult ritual thing going on here. Of the looks of it. They must be trying to play as the singularity. Well, they're dead.
Get down! I said get down!
We'll be right back just after this technical message. Any little snippet of the prince's story? Or have we just kind of abandoned that little side plot? Vita Carnis. Oh, season 1 finale. Was that like meant to be the end of the season? I didn't even know this was a season. I might be a bit silly, but what? How is this a finale? It was still cool. I know, maybe I'm thinking about it too hard. I should let my brain be small. Oh, that's cool. Baz, I think I remember 8-Bit Ryan. And then Film Theory at the bottom as well. That's really cool that they give a special thanks to them as well. Yeah, and then your Ko-Fi supporters as well, like. Oh, excuse me. And you. Ah, shucks. So I guess from here on out then we're moving into like season 2? But see, the only thing I do find a little bit weird about it is the fact that it doesn't really say like, you know, season 1 finale or something like that. It's kind of just like thrown in like at this point, at the end of this like video. So if season 1 is like 17 videos long, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, back to 24, 7 videos then, is currently season 2. I just want to open the window for a minute and maybe put on the fan, because I am starting to get warm. Like, it's funny how literally me just like sitting here and giving commentary is making me sweat. Like, oh, sorry, this is a season 2 teaser now that we're watching. I mean, should we even bother watch the teaser? I might actually just go straight into the actual like series itself. Vita Carnis New Beginnings. We can kind of like just, so you know, not see it like, and then just, you know, keep it a surprise for ourselves. This video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like flashing lights, gore, violence, death. Viewer discretion is, as always, advised.
Today something has happened within the restricted zone, where a large group of cultists have been apprehended. Several teams of military
Yeah, so
personnel
that's what
have
happened
arrested
last
some
time.
high-ranking cultists and have unmasked their identities to the public.
Oh wait, hold on, let me go back. Seal, close your eyes. Military veteran Simon Vanguard found to be the head of the secret organization. Simon was arrested during the raid of Lanborough Mall, where he was found leading high-ranking cult members in a ritualistic sacrifice. Custody of Simon was handed over to the police by Carcass, where he will face something for his crime. Basically, yeah.
To the public. Shockingly, several of these members are well-renowned politicians and high-ranking members of multiple governments across the
Many
globe.
documents have been released providing sufficient proof of the atrocities that were being committed. Some of these crimes include murder,
Jesus.
kidnapping, torture, ritual sacrifice, and the list goes on.
The members are found guilty of deliberately providing false information to the public in an attempt to cause harm.
The New Trier Company has been found to have very significant ties with cultist activities and has been shut down.
Oh wait, sorry, repeat that?
Has been found to have very
information to the public in an attempt to cause harm.
The New Trier Company has been found to have very significant ties with cultist activities and has been shut down.
Oh,
All
so
New
that-
Trier products have been deemed hazardous for consumption.
Yeah, because, I mean, people were suffering from it before, so it makes sense to be
Cultivation
pulled.
farms are facing pressure to shut down. Public unrest grows as the New Trier cult case brings more crimes that were hidden away to light.
The people are outraged by how little was actually being done.
They demand that something be done to handle the Carnis species.
Riots appear in the streets as protests begin to turn.
Our leaders were plotting against us. Who we trust? What happens now?
Oh, is that like the singularity? Because it is only meant to be like a meter long. So it would actually fit into a room like that.
Welcome to Magister's Wonder Show. I am the Magister, and get ready to explore all of the world's wonders.
Oh, that's cool that they have like a little animation for this.
Today, we are learning about the circle of life.
Carcass. Hey, some of those posters look like some of the people that live around town, though. Bubble. Dr. Marshall Trados, head director of Doctor of Carcass. Progress report, Vita Carnis. Wait, progress report? Is he turning into one of them? Is that why he's Vita Carnis? 30th of June, 1991.
Test report number 4. We still know very little about the nature of the entities. There are 7 singularities in total. Each singularity is roughly 1 meter in diameter.
Oh, so there's
They are
7
made
of
of an
them
unknown
now?
material, although it looks and feels very similar to glass. We are unable to sample it in fear of causing potential damage. The material is very dark in color, but has red shimmers of light swirling inside. There are some hints of other colors present, but is mostly dominated by the red. Each entity hovers above the ground in a stationary position. Although they...
I thought before, like, nothing could get close to these things, but I guess they found a way to get very close to them. Again, I think I'm already misremembering stuff from what we just watched like an hour ago.
Our equipment can detect...
Oh, there you go. Timer went off. Now I can mention Destiny 2 and how these are all basically dark travelers. Joe, you fat fuck, I almost missed the stream. That's not my fault, man. That's your fault. Why are you calling me a fat fuck? Explain to Daddy Bubble why dark orbs.
Detect some subtle pulses
Welcome in,
of
Agent. How are you keeping?
in rhythmic but random patterns.
We're just starting Season 2, actually, Agent, so you're just in time for Season 2. I know, but I have to blame someone other than myself. Is it laughing? It sounds like it's just laughing.
We don't know what they are,
We don't know if it is breathing or communicating. We don't even truly know if they are even organic. This is nothing new, just confirming what we already know. Our first experiments didn't give any interesting leads. The most we got was some interference with electronics, especially when there is more than one kept close together. But the experiment we conducted showed extremely significant results. The experiment played out like this. In test chamber 1, a live cow was released into the chamber with V1 for an extended period. They were left together for 24 hours. The test showed minimal results from the entity and an increase in stress from the cow. Next.
I mean, the cow would be stressed. It's in a room with a dark orb for 24 hours with bright walls around it, like... You know? POV, you are the kid Joe stole PS3 from. H would be nice, you weren't my mom. Bonk, ow, okay, mom. I'll be nice, thank you. Pat, pat, pat.
The body of a cow was put into the chamber with V1 for 24 hours. The results were extraordinary.
Oh, is it gonna show it actually? Oh. That's interesting. So it just drained the cow of existence.
After the whole body had been ingested, concentrations of Kroll rapidly grew from several points from within the chamber. What this could mean, it rewrites everything we knew about the Vita Carnis species.
So it could be like that.
Allow the Kroll to grow out.
Shut your fucking mouth!
First, a young larva hatches.
I will say, I guess that does make sense in a sense, because what we knew before is essentially that the actual, like, crawl itself kind of just appeared out of nowhere. And, like, it would kind of make sense, I guess, if the singularities were, like, crawl, but then at the same time, where are the singularities from? Where does the cycle of life begin for them, other than just starting from the crawl? Those elephants fucking or bobble? I think everybody would be stressed in that situation.
From within its egg. It will roam around and find food to help it grow and grow. Once they are big enough, they transform into a pupa. And after some more time, they transform into an adult beetle. The adult beetle will go out into the world in search of food.
Oh, wait, sorry, I think I missed something there.
The adult beetle will go out into the world in search of food.
Dr. Rhodes Ceres, crawl specialist, head cultivator, progress report, Vita Carnis, 31st of July 1991. Some of these sound like they're either watching certain Carnis species or something like that. Even though I think all these other Carnis species these screens have mentioned haven't been ones that have actually been looked at yet.
Audio log. Progress report for crawl samples.
Is that fucking... Wait. No, I genuinely thought for a minute that was, oh, what's their name? Oh, hold on. No, I can't think of it, but, like, it's a certain voice actor I'm thinking of.
Cultivation has been successful. So far.
Oh, fuck, it was right there in my head, wait. Hold on, I need to, wait, just give me a minute. I'm gonna look through my subscriptions real quick. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Wait. Hold on. Pause. We need to find this out or it's gonna bother me for the stream. I actually don't even know if I'm subscribed to them though, actually, so I mightn't even find them here. Oh, I think, wait, it might be Quill. Wait. If I keep going... I've only one subscription? Hold on. Nah, this is it. Hold on. Yeah, Voice Quills. I think that's them. Wait, so their name is Ashley Quills. Nah, okay, no, never mind. They didn't voice in it. I thought it was like Voice Quills for a minute.
We grew them with 3 specific environmental factors. 1 is our control group, 2 with access to additional nutrition sources, and 3 with exposure to radio signals.
Okay.
Group 1 grew on par with standard crawl samples. No distinct abnormalities. Group 2 grew at a faster pace than the control group, as expected. No distinct abnormalities.
I thought initially the crawl didn't actually eat live stuff. Unless those were starting to rot, but they didn't really look like they were rotten. They didn't look rotten.
Group 3 grew against its normal pattern, weaving its way toward the radio. Once the device was claimed, it switched to usual growth patterns. Again, no distinct abnormalities.
Except for it growing towards the radio?
In conclusion, the samples that were grown in V1's test chamber don't seem to differ from others grown from other sources. Still, we will continue with more factors and further groups, just in case. There have been some developments in the propagation group. V1 samples have seemingly been able to produce nodules at a slightly quicker rate than wild samples. Control groups show that V1 samples begin node development a few days faster. More time will be needed to say for sure. As for the nodes themselves, there aren't any distinct abnormalities. We've successfully hatched a dozen Carnish juveniles, several trimmings, 2 meat snakes, and even 1 mimic. We will be sending them to the enclosures after everyone's reports get sent out. End log.
That's a bit of a dangerous task, growing a mimic.
And then is ground into a fine mince and is now ready for the garden.
Now ready for the garden here, feeler. Dr. Fawn Penitro, trimming specialist, progress support. Oh, I think I recognize that carb. Yeah, Carnis. That's the Igna Carvis. Ignavus. There we go. For 31st of August, 1991.
Audio log. Progress report for trimming colony.
Progress report.
Significant progress in learning the social patterns of a group of trimmings we have been keeping together. A new batch of juveniles were added to the main colony at the beginning of the new progress report. They were accepted into the community immediately. No conflict or rejection observed. They did provide the circumstances to document more of their interactions. Trimmings communicate through a series of vocal cues. Colony members meeting the new batch with squeaks and squeals. They also are not afraid to show us when they are upset. Trimmings also use some physical displays as well. For example, trimmings do a chewing or chatter motion with their mouths when they are happy or interested in something.
The weird little video clips they do in there remind me of movies such as The Ring, yeah.
The experiment that we performed was to explore the extent of their communication skills. The test went like this. We took one of the trimmings and had them in place in a modified enclosure. A speaker would play 2 separate audio cues. A positive cue would play, followed by a treat, and a negative cue, followed by a small spray of cold water. We did several rounds of both audio cues to condition the trimming's response.
Yeah, see, it's starting to recognize the sound, like. This looks well, obviously it is animated. Oh Jesus. It's only cold water, you're fine.
After the test, the trimming was released back to its colony. And after a few hours,
holy dumpy,
we tested how much the trimmings communicated.
Chicken.
Another speaker was placed near the colony's enclosure, where we played the same audio cues. It is incredible to see how layered their social interactions can be. Although, we tried something a bit bizarre.
Bizarre? What do you mean?
We found out that a wild colony had settled around the facility recently.
Huh.
It was strange, what we did. It was a long shot. We set up a radio device near the wild colony and near ours. We linked both devices up and played the cues.
Oh, for the ones on the outside? Oh, so it's like they're kind of,
There's many dangers.
It's like they're kind of, like they're able to sense each other when they notice the thing. Like even though they conditioned one, a lot of them around the area also are experiencing the same kind of PTSD, essentially.
Out there in the world, there are many predators that would love to have beetles for a snack. And unfortunately, not all beetles make it. Yes, it is sad, but that's how the circle of life works.
Thank you for telling this to us, Bubble.
One of the beetles has laid eggs. And once the beetle's eggs hatch, the beautiful cycle starts again. And life continues on.
That one was interesting, I have to admit. That's a good, like, kind of... Because I was thinking, oh, this is, like, season 2, so there must be, like, a good, like, kind of... video to kind of grab what the fuck is grab? Grasp you in. And I thought that was pretty good as like an introduction to this. Mimic rank members. Thanks for your support. Links. Oh, Gamer Subs? The fuck did I get sponsored by Gamer Subs? Oh my god, they did. Wait a minute, let me see. There's not like a fucking Vita Carnis flavor, is there? Nah. First thing I see actually is Ari, the VTuber. Corona flavor Gamer Subs. I am kind of tempted to get a Gamer Subs at this point, because I mean, I do see them advertised quite a lot by different people. But you know what? I would probably be weird though, and I'd probably get like Schlatt's milk. Because it's such a bizarre sounding flavor. I'm like, I have to get this. I forgot the names of some of these as well. Anime Girl Thigh. What's this one? Blowhole Blast by Shy Lily. What else do we have? Just Good. Obviously Schlatt's Milk. Sacra Splash. BBL. Chug Juice instead of Chug Juice. And Nuclear Bombsicle by I was gonna say Queso. No, that's a VTuber. Wait. I've seen him recently. What the fuck? Queso. Jesus Christ, my brain. I was like, damn. I also remember, I think I got like a free sample from them like years ago. Like, this isn't sponsored, but if you guys do want to try free samples from Gamersubs, I'd say go onto their website. Yeah, and you can go to try Gamersubs for free as well. I'm actually kind of curious. Wait, can I... can I try more free samples? on own and can't be combined with other products. Multiple orders to the same person or address will be automatically cancelled. Aww. Oh yeah, Goof Juice is also Moist Critical's one. Forgot about that. Schlach Brecht. Oh, excuse me. What if I just like put in the address? What if I just started putting in my neighbor's address and just started ordering more samples? Because my neighbors would probably see my name on it and be like, oh, actually, this is probably for next door. They probably just put in the address wrong. What the fuck? I mean, you read it right. Schlachtitoles. I actually was watching his live show video he uploaded. That was pretty gas. Oh, straight into the next one. Revealed progress. So we have basically another 5 videos, because there's 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, sorry, 6 more. Yeah, not 5 more. How long is the Vita thing? Well, we're just in season 2 now. I guess this is technically episode 2. So there's like 6 more videos, but I don't think I'm going to get through all of them, so yeah. I only said that due to seeing a YouTube poop about it, yeah. This video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content like flashing lights, gore, violence, death. Viewer discretion is always advised.
Now only the most beautiful, only the most unique specimens will be moving forward.
There are lots of fossils hidden on the
back.
Earth, and plenty make their way into rivers and streams. You can look for them too.
Dr. Azreem Griffiths, Meat Snake Specialist, Recreation Project Manager, Progress Report, Vita Carnis, 31st
Audio
of March
log.
1992.
Progress report on the Meat Snake Recreation Project. From our previous report, the juvenile meat snake we selected was grown in a standard captivity cell until maturity. The specimen we had selected was now an acceptable size for the project to begin.
Oh, I was going to say, is there 2 people carrying that? Because that looks big.
The specimen was moved into restraints. Twice a day, we fed it fresh meat, scraps, roadkill, making sure that it received the necessary materials like bones and organs to grow. 4 days into feeding, the specimen's mood mellowed out. The usual intimidation display was now a patient eagerness. It seems that the specimen now understands that we are feeding it. 11 days into feeding, the specimen has slowed down immensely. It has also been occasionally rejecting food. It looks like we have been overwhelming it, not giving it enough time to properly digest and implement the material.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's also kind of constrained as well, so how the fuck can it grow too much when it's constrained like that? The whole series 3 hours and 40 minutes long, yeah.
Feeding has been reduced to once a day, but with an increase of portion size.
But obviously I've been pausing a lot as well.
19 days into feeding. The meat snake has almost shut down entirely. It no longer reacts to external factors. It still accepts food, but with assistance. A makeshift mechanism was made to help the feeding process. Favorable results have begun to show.
I'm asleep. This shit is weird. Yeah, that's all good, man. Thank you for being in, Xeno, and have a good sleep, man. Take care.
The hue of the specimen's skin has been turning shades darker. Sampling period seems to be approaching sooner than expected.
I mean, these guys, this is kind of fucked. They're kind of just like force feeding
the specimen has reached all the required criteria to begin sampling. We managed to obtain a skin patch.
Oh. What about a skin patch there?
We began with cold resistance. The typical meat snake skin can hold its integrity up to -30 degrees Celsius. The specimen sample survived down to -100 degrees, even maintaining flexibility. Next, the heat resistance test. The sample was able to withstand impressive temperatures. We were only able to bring the temp up to 3,000 degrees Celsius before we had to bring in new equipment.
Oh, Jesus.
We used some welding equipment and determined that the sample's limit was capped at around 5,000 degrees Celsius.
Jesus.
Sample testing was interrupted by a peculiar event with the specimen. Personnel during the routine feeding found that the meat snake had escaped its restraints.
How?
By performing mitosis.
Oh, yeah, that
The two
makes sense.
organisms were simply wandering the lab at the time. The project has been halted for now.
I mean, if you took a worm and wrapped it in a plastic bag and tried to force feed it, I think eventually it would die pretty quickly too because of the lack of moisture and whatnot. Yeah.
And the two meat snakes have been moved back into their original enclosure. We are preparing more tests at the start of the new process report.
So maybe it didn't actually, like, die or something like that. Maybe that's why it stopped, because it was getting ready for mitosis.
End log.
Right, Bubble, what else have you got to tell us? I swear that scream was familiar.
You can make your own sieve at home. The mesh will catch large debris, allowing smaller things to pass through. But you can add more layers with different mesh to catch more things.
Oh my god, it's
Lovely
curd and
contestants
raisin.
so far, but there can only be one winner. And this year's winner is...
Oh, who's it?
Patty!
Hey, good. Whoa, wait, that's reminding me of like an elder mimic. With the kind of like, you know, black tough skin and the white like face. Unless it's like a costume. Dr. Farron Browns, mimic expert. Progress report. Vita Carnis, 20th of September 1992.
This is my audio report for this month's progress.
We've jumped ahead 6 months
albeit
now.
A little bit late by a few months. Anyways, it's been a bit slow, but there have been some fascinating findings. I guess I'll start with the juveniles. Feisty fellas, already chock full of hunting instinct. Their hunting patterns are similar to other ambush predators. They will wait and then catch their prey with the element of surprise. They prefer to hunt prey smaller than themselves, stuff they can take down easily. But once they are older, they start getting a little cockier. But they have the killing technique to back it up. They usually aim for the throat or neck to deliver a kill as fast as possible. But once they metamorphosize into their adult form, it's harder to determine their patterns.
Ew. Oh, that's way too much good effects on this, Jesus. The fucking prop work on that is actually really well done, jeez. Yeah, I guess it's like when animals are going into hibernation, they slow down their eating. So maybe they slow down when they're going to divide, yeah.
The juveniles we do manage to get into their adult form don't last very long. They simply hide away, rejecting all food we provide. As it is well known, adults only eat human flesh. The adults we have all die to starvation. The best candidates for research are the ones we capture out in the wild. They last longer, most likely due to them already having food and nutrients in their systems. It's not something I dwell on too often. I am thankful for the ones they bring in.
Hit the Gangnam Style.
We got several adults, even a few humanoid ones.
Oh yeah, that's
We're able
creepy.
to understand a bit of how they work before they eventually whittle away. The hunting tactics of the adult forms change drastically from their previous form. Hunting now takes much longer as they observe and watch their prey. They are very cautious, waiting for the best opportunity. They take advantage of anything they can to get an upper hand.
Yeah, we heard of this before now.
The most popular tactic nowadays is climbing inside of furniture. Freshly metamorphosed adults are roughly 160 centimeters in height, but can fold themselves tightly into small spaces. One was even found inside one of those old-fashioned mannequins. And older adults still fit exceptionally well in tight places. It's funny, we didn't even know they could do this until the late 70s. They weren't even called mimics then. They were called butchers.
Were they called
because
butchers?
its name better matched the description of characters in some kid's board game. Anyways, the hunting tactics beyond this are confusing to say the least. All depictions of their patterns have been wrong in one way or another. Ever since that public announcement in '86, they keep changing it. In reality, it is almost completely random. Each case in the wild is different, and it's hard to determine why in captivity. Plus, human testing is a no-go, even though I volunteered myself.
You what?
I was so close to figuring it out.
You volunteered yourself. Were you gonna die for this?
Anyways,
you wouldn't know the answers then.
The next stages are even harder to... Wait, how long do these tapes have to be?
I guess that's the end of the tape. He would definitely be a guy that would get his own arm chopped off just to see what the mimic would do with it. Even though you know what he would do with it, he'd just eat it.
Look! This one would have fallen through our first
hi,
sift.
Bubble.
There are plenty of other fun things you can find as well.
Oh no. My sieve isn't working.
Looks like there's a hole in your mesh. Make sure your mesh isn't damaged, or else something might slip through.
Oh, it's just like, imagine it's the fucking... the kid just pokes in and it's like one of the worms or something like that. 27th of November 1992. Footage of the incident with V1 involving the cleanup team in Test Chamber 1. Oh. Oh, yeah, this thing.
Personnel room 21.
Help!
Help! Help! Help! Help!
What happened?
My leg's caught! It's bad! It's bad! I'm bleeding!
What do I do?
I can't reach!
What do I do?
Help me down, please! Please!
We need medical assistance in Test Chamber 1.
Oh, God.
Stay calm. Help is on the way. Just try to stay
Damn
still.
it! Oh, God! Oh! Oh!
Alright, we're here. We're going to help you. Lower the ladder slowly. This is going to hurt. Okay,
Oh,
hold
God.
still. Ready? Now!
What's happening? What's happening to it?
Oh, the orb is freaking out. I'm trying to like look in between the flashes without blinking if I can. To see if I like notice anything else in between, but I didn't really notice anything else in between. Nice. As much as I do want to keep going, I think I do have to stop for a minute. Cleaner 2, leg broke. Ah yes, now I know exactly who Cleaner 2 is. Thank you for letting me know. Let's just wait for it to finish first. Thanks for watching and God bless. More to come. I'll just pause it there now. So let's see. Yeah, there still is the other 4, but I don't know if I'll do them anytime soon. Right. Sorry, I was just like looking around there for a minute. My phone is also on there. Why's my phone on? Oh, it's just a timer, that's why. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for today. I'm actually getting tired now. So let us set ourselves to just chatting. No ARARs. Set game. And then I need to separate the just and chatting part in case I do stick around. But yeah, no, I actually do still like really like the series, even if like I didn't really like it, like getting near to the end of season 1. The initial ones were great, and like this season isn't too bad. with what it's presenting, because I guess it's like some of the things they mentioned in the old ones kind of coming in. Am I shaking? Or is that the fan? I can't tell. Or maybe it is, yeah, because that's my right arm. It's interesting. I've never heard of it or seen it before, but caught my attention, yeah. As I said, in the pin there is like the full series. We were on video 19 there. Because the next one then after that... No, sorry, video 20. And the next one after that then would be First Contact. So yeah, it'll be interesting if I ever get a chance to come back to this. It'll probably be sometime in the far future, because again, with the like 5th year streaming anniversary series, we do touch on a lot of games that I could either play once or come back to at some point in the future. Especially when it comes to something like Vita Carnis. Like, that came out... Like, I'll go back to the first video. That came out 4 years ago, back in 2022. And I'm only really covering it now, because I don't think I did too much reactions back in 2020. And to be fair, by April 2020... No, I would be streaming by then. I'm thinking of 2021, aren't I? Yeah, because Joe, 5 years later, 2021. Almost forgot how long it's been since I've been streaming. It's not like it's in the title of the stream or anything like that. Yeah, right, let me... Can I save... Yeah, save the playlist to the library as well. So even if I see it by accident in the future, I'm like, oh yeah, I should go back to that at some point when they upload more. And I'll just quickly see the new video, see how old it is. Yeah, so the oldest, or the newest video is the 31st of October 2025. So, that's pretty cool to see that it's kind of still going, I guess, even after, like, being around from 2020, 2022. And then there is more cat food in one of the bags on the floor near the stove, along with the rice and whatnot. Oh, you caught something. Your TTS must have caught something. So I'm like, wait, cat food? Rice? Are we making cuisine? Imagine I fucking put that on the wheel. Just on the wheel spin, eat dog food or cat food. Yeah, that was supposed to go to my son. Sorry about that. No, you're good. You don't have to apologize, Golden. Right, anyway, hopefully next time I can actually fix the thing with YouTube, because that's weird that it doesn't, like, it's set to auto crop, but it shouldn't be auto crop. It should connect to the key that I already had set up for it. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I don't imagine I'd be streaming tomorrow. Then Friday, I'm going to be hanging out with a mate, so I don't think I'll be streaming then as well. But I should be streaming on Saturday. And then when it comes to Sunday, I might be busy that day as well. So it's kind of 50-50 if I do a stream on Sunday. And then Monday is when I'm hoping to do a stream with you, Golden, as well. To do Jackbox. No, sorry, Monday, not Sunday. You know, actually, let me put that in the Discord before I forget as well. That it's Monday. And I'll make it an event as well. Because we could also, like, I hope it can still go ahead. I'd say there'd be enough people to do it. But if for whatever reason everybody's busy, then, like, you know, we wouldn't have much participation. Monday, yeah. Sorry, I gave you a mini jump scare there. I've been saying Sunday instead of Monday. It's like, this is not what we agreed on. I mean, I can do Sunday too, but you said you're busy, yeah. I love the I love the way I just said, oh, I'm busy Sunday. Also, let me do, like, Sunday, let me also do a Jackbox stream at the same time. Can we play Destiny now? Unfortunately, Agent, I'm gonna go, but maybe at some point in the future I will go back into Destiny 1 again. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon, because as I said, Gakutin Live is kind of like the background series for the 5th year streaming anniversary series. So until that's done, then maybe I might consider going into it again. So, yeah. Sorry, man. Anyway, good night, everyone, then. Yeah, good night, Agent. Have a good day, man. Or a good night, should I say. But if there aren't enough people to do Jackbox, we can always pull in the seal and go play Roblox or something. That's true as well, yeah. So, I'll put the event. I'll make it now so I don't forget. Create events. Twitch/YouTube. Night all. If they're free Jackbox stream, I'd join it. Yeah, we're planning it for Monday right now, so just keep that in mind. Monday 24th. Yeah, that's 24th as well. And we'll say the exact times. Well, I say the exact times, but the rough times of when it'll start. So I'll just say like that to cover my bases, and then around to here just to cover that as well. Does not repeat. Oh yeah, I need to put it up here. Streaming Jackbox with golden, with new party, with a new party pack. Jackbox with golden, Monday 24th. Upload cover image. Usually 9 AM. My time is when you want to start, yeah. Where's the thumbnail? Pictures, thumbnails. There it is. I'll just use this as a kind of temporary image for it. Apply. Next. 5 PM my time, yeah. And create event. Let me copy it. And I'll put it in the news channel as well before I forget as well. Doing a Jackbox stream with golden on Monday. If you guys, everyone is free to do so, and then the link to the event. Right, that did play, I'm pretty sure. What's going on in general? I found a seal streamer. Right, anyway. Thank you guys again so much for watching the stream. As I said, more than likely I'll be back on Saturday. It's weird to think it's already Wednesday. But I think it's because I've got these weeks kind of chocked full of shit to do, whether it be streaming or stuff IRL. So, yeah. The Twitch streaming thing's still working, so yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop. Good night, guys. Goodbye, good time zone. And I'll let you know in the Discord if I stream any sooner. Bye.